Well, well, well. Didn't see this coming, did you? That's right. Jump King, it's back. Why? I got no idea. I don't know. But we're here. We're here and we're doing it. After all, merely becoming the Jump King is only one part of the journey of being the Jump King. It's like there's plenty more things that you can do in this game, especially with the whole DLC and everything, which is why I'm going to be doing exactly that. So let's go, baby. I'm starting out right at the DLC, and basically I've already done quite a bit of it just to be able to kind of prep up for this as well. Additionally, you can probably also see that, yes, I do in fact have the shoes. They are useless. They're entirely, totally and completely cosmetic. They do not make any difference at all. However, it's just like, I don't know. That's the thing. When you are playing a game like this, of whatever kind, and I always said this when I was doing both the Hollow Knight Path of Pain or Celeste or anything like that, that pretty much what happens is that as soon as you can do it once, you can do it pretty consistently. At least that's how it works for me. I don't know, maybe that's not true for everybody. But basically beating the entire game, I feel like I can do that with relatively little difficulty at this point in time, which is why I just kind of went up there, got the gold ring, and then got my cool kicks. Got my sweet kicks, which I did. All right, I'm not entirely sure how long the DLC is, but it does seem to sort of follow a first part of the game, but with a twist. You know, for example, this is like Red Crown Woods, except it is filled with snow. That's pretty much the entire thing. Cool and nice. Merry Chrysler. Happy Honda Days, everybody. I hope y'all had a great Honda Days. Me, I mean, I actually couldn't spend it with my parents because my dad was sick. Got a cold, but you know. Still got the Christmas dinner anyway. So that was nice at least. Also, there we are. But, all right, well, this might take a little bit of time. Look. You always had at least not COVID. I mean, no, everybody in my family is fully vaccinated with the booster shot and everything. Actually, I still need to go get the booster shot, but I'll do that soon enough. But it is still, you know, look, it was about 2019, I think, that I spent the entire day on Christmas just sick in bed with terrible, let's say, gastrointestinal issues. I'd rather not have a repeat of that. Even if it is just the sniffles. There we go. Perfect. Was it snowing? No, it's not snowing at all. It has not been snowing. Actually, it was like 45 degrees, which is, probably 15 C or so down here in Wisconsin. So it was actually quite moist and quite moist and foggy. 45 degrees is half of a right angle. Yes. That's right, everybody. We're doing Jump King again. Yeah, you thought it was done. You thought I finished it. But nope. We're back. We're doing the DLC, baby. New Babe Plus is what it is called, if you didn't realize that. There's also one more DLC in case, I felt like doing that. But I don't know. We'll see. That's right, everybody. I would rather play Jump King than play Final Fantasy 12. And y'all gonna have to deal with that. Here, get a little bit farther over. Yeah, that'll work. God, I don't want to play Final Fantasy 12. I can wait. Yeah, I know. I still got a whole lot of series left to do. If anybody who wants some of the stream series happens to show up, I'll ask them if they wanted me to schedule a day for that. For example, doing Pyre or Akane. But we'll see. Can you not walk in snow? Not at all. That is the gimmick. I mean, basically, like I said, the DLC seems to be largely, hey, here's all of the levels that you've done before. This is Red Crown Wood, now called Bright Crown Wood, now filled with snow. And I mean, obviously the jumps are also different. It's not like literally just the same jumps. It's somewhat wackier. But then like the Colossal Drain in the next area, which if I do this right, you shouldn't take more than a couple more minutes to actually see. The Colossal Drain has been replaced with the Colossal Dungeon, which is, well, the Colossal Drain, except icy. It's got ice all over it. So, you know. And so on and so forth like that. It is very... Merry Crisis. Merry Crisis. Yes, happy Honda days to you as well. Why do you hate Final Fantasy so much? I don't hate Final Fantasy. I actually quite like Final Fantasy. But I gotta say, that's like, yeah, my like for Final Fantasy basically comes from back in the late 2000s. Like, I think it was 2009, maybe even 2010. I think it was 2009 that I just played through 3 Final Fantasy games, and I was like, yeah, that was fun. But now this is the 4th Final Fantasy game that y'all are making me play on the channel in a single year. In 1 year, I am being forced to play 4 Final Fantasy games. A series that I was kind of like, that's good. But was never like, oh yeah, no, I love it. And like I said, it's like, it's not very popular on the channel. That's kind of the, more or less the real thing. There we go. And here we are. The Colossal Dungeon. With this little gnome guy who's very entertained by me jumping. I actually quite like him. This guy right here. You see this guy right here, which I'm pointing at, not that you can even see that. He enjoys watching Jump King a lot more than any of you in chat do, by the way. It's like, come on. Be more like this guy. Maybe not in a freezing cold dungeon, but you know what I'm saying here. That's okay. We'll get back up there. It's okay. I'll get back up there. You can do it. Thank you, Novix. I mean, like, I've already practiced, like, quite a bit of this stuff. It's just started out the stream at the very... Well, I guess it's not really the bottom. The entrance to the DLC is in Bargenberg, the 4th area in the game, but still, you know what I'm saying. I started out at the bottom of the DLC. Of which, one of the first things that you notice when you're going into the DLC is that there is a gigantic, enormous pit leading back to the start of the DLC, which is frightening. Because, let me tell you right now, I have not seen any part of this DLC just yet that would even go above that pit. Much less even make it a possibility for you to fall back down in there. But I suppose if I get far enough into it, I don't know, maybe. I have no plans to do the entire DLC or anything, but, like, you know, if I do it, I do it. It's just like, yeah, that's going to be eventually a thing where it's just like, yeah, you can literally fall all the way back down to the bottom, probably. You'll play Final Fantasy 12 in the next year? Yeah, but, like, the next, 12, within a 12-month period. I'm not going to say, there we are. Within a 12-month period, I'm going to be playing 4 Final Fantasy games, of which those are some of the least watched series on the channel, and I can't even monetize them because, Square Enix copyright is really bad. See, chat, be more like this guy. Come on. It's like, I'm betting that this guy was created with the idea that it's just like, you're supposed to hate him. Be like, oh, I can't believe he doesn't believe in me, and he's constantly mocking me. But I'm just like, oh, finally, somebody else who enjoys Jump King. Why can't you be more like him? I'm just saying. Anyway. Obviously, overjumping this is like the critical fall deal, as I talked about in a bunch of... I get a little bit more over to the side. A critical fall area where it's like you go back down to the previous area. And I've talked about a lot when I was doing the first stuff. I mean, you know how it is. No plans and proceeds to finishing it over in just two streams. Yeah, I mean, it's like, the last stream I was doing Cogmind, and I actually managed to get a win after doing that stream. Thank you. I mean, the one thing that made the most difference was the fact that people told me, yeah, using melee is really useful when you're flying. You don't actually get any penalties for doing that. It's like, that was so incredibly important. And also telling me, exactly what it takes to break down walls, especially late in the game with melee weapons. Because, man, that is... They explicitly give you a warning in the game that's just like, are you sure you want to be using melee when you're flying? But it's like, no, there's actually no penalty to it. So, you know. Yeah. It's, well, anyway. Hey, let's get the lore here. Obviously, I've already seen this, but, you know. We can see it again. There's also a little secret over to the right that I saw earlier as well. If I fall down into that area, I'll check it out. But, you know. Oh, finish Celeste. Even managed to get to Chapter 7 without turning on assist mode. Hey, nice. Now, are you gonna do Chapter 8? Are you gonna do the DLC? That's the real question. Ah, there we go. This is icy, by the way. I'm sure, as you can probably tell from the fact that it is electric blue. Nope, I'm good. Did you do any of the B-sides? It's like, I can understand why you wouldn't, because, like, oh, man, those areas are, oh, boy, they are something. I had fun with it, but also it was one of the most stressful gaming experiences maybe that I've had on the channel, period. Can I get it? Oh. Ah, well, it's fine. Yep. And right over. Ah, well. That's Jump King for you, baby. Nope, I'm good. Just the main story, but I collected 110 strawberries. I'm not even going to go for the full strawberries. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff you can do in Celeste if you're really interested in, like... it's an excellent game for speedrunning if you were ever interested in getting into that. But I can understand why it's just like, no, you know what? I'm satisfied with just the regular story completion. That said, it's just like, you know, that extra content, all very well done. Oh, come on now. You know what? I don't want to take off the crown because the crown does, you know, signify me as the Jump King, but the shoes with the cap just feel like they fit so much more. Or not that. Cap. Here we go. Like, come on. I look so much more baller like this with the winged shoes and the cap. Once again, the shoes do nothing. The shoes do nothing. They are purely cosmetic. Perfect. Okay. What'd you get for Christmas? Oh, basically clothes. I mean, my parents don't know what to give me for Christmas. They also did get me a set of like mixed drinks. Just like a yeah, got it. Just like a set of, like, you know, bottled, like, yeah, mixed drinks. What am I even gonna say? Then they're just like, hey, you gonna do any? Hey, did maybe for like New Year's? That'd be cool. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's fine. Oh, I can't believe I got it. That's kind of surprising. Why does this layout look familiar? I mean, this is very similar to the Colossal Drain is the second area of the regular game. This is the Colossal Dungeon, but it still has the whole, like, drain components. Do I have my mouse on here, by the way? No. Okay. I would otherwise point out. But, like, yeah, you can see how there's, like, the gigantic drain that leads you right down to the end of the level. That was very similar to what it looked like in the normal route. Needless to say, though, that one was not slippery. There we go. Haven't you beat this like 5 times now? No. Yeah, they don't know that the New Year's drugs are already chosen. That's true. However, I could get totally faded though. But then I could no longer say Snoop Dogg's famous line of unfadable, so please don't try to fade me. Would that be worth it? I don't think it would be worth it. Here are the birds that they were talking about, by the way, in the lore. Yeah, even like this little section right here is very reminiscent of the Colossal Drain with the 3 cages. Though needless to say, with it being slipperier and with them being uneven, it is a lot more difficult. Well. And once again, Colossal Drain, you understand. I can usually... It's one of those things where it's just like, you, yeah, this is the hashtag content area, if you're wondering. That's one of the things where it's just like, I could really consistently get that when I was practicing it earlier. Not so much now. Obviously, I want to kind of like under jump on this if possible, because otherwise you fall right back down into Bright Crown Woods, which is not great for me. I mean, it's not that bad. I kind of know the shtick here at this point in time, but where's your PNG avatar? Here you go. Which is not that bad. I mean, it's like I know how to get back up there, but still, I would rather not. God, I look so fly right now. Just so goddamn amazing. I look like a 90s mascot character, and I love it. Perfect. That's truly what I wanted. Yeah, it was not even difficult to go back and get the shoes, by the way. Once again, in case you're wondering. It's like you can basically consider this as me having beaten the game a second time because I had to get all the way back up to the chapel again. Okay, very nice. Not the hardest jump to do, but still, the penalty is kind of bad. OMG, this is how you look. That's right. There's a not insignificant part of the Celeste fan base that ships Madeline with her alter ego. Yeah, I've read a few fanfics. Why wouldn't you? Madeline's great. Okay. Okay, come on now. Dr. Pepper's Jump King. Maybe I should go put on, like, I don't know. What would be the appropriate? What would be the appropriate image here? Because once again, yeah, I suppose this one. Because here's the thing. It's like, Jump King, like I said, for whatever reason, is like 640 by 480 progressive scan lines. So you might as well put something in the corner. It's like I could literally just edit that out in editing and you wouldn't miss anything if you wanted to. Okay. Oh, who wouldn't fuck a clone of yourself? That's a good point. Oh, damn it. Hashtag content. Thankfully, one of the things I have down here is these little sandbanks, snowbanks on the side of these areas to kind of prevent you from falling all the way back down. That said, you know, bring back the Dr. Pepper. No. You get the crow. You get the crow. You can eat it. That's all I got to say. Anyway. Also, by the way, we getting right into the degeneracy. Okay. I mean, this is the sort of thing that I'm pretty sure that I was speculating on when I was doing crosscode, for God's sake. It's funny how many games that I've had that deal with clones like that at this point. Self-cessed. That's the tag in case you're looking for it, by the way. Okay. Oh, that was so close, though. That wasn't even a fall. Anyway. Thanks, man. You're my greatest fan here. Why do you know that? I mean, I can tell you about a lot of tags in case you want to know about them, in case you're going to be looking them up on the on like hentai later. Well, anyway, here I guess we can do this section. Hey, that's right. There's a section in here. Let's get more lore. Oh. It's not a very popular tag. Except, you know, I was thinking more Luke X Lucas, which would be much closer because again, you know, Shizuka is Shadow the Hedgehog to Leia's Sonic. It's not the same thing. It's like there's two very different sort of like styles, and I mean, Shizuka would be closer to like enemies to lovers, in case again you're looking for that sort of content. But also, I think that's a tag. I don't know. And back to it. So in case you're wondering what the dungeon was like, it's terrible. Why'd they abandon it? Probably something to do with the fact that it's frozen over right now, but I could not really tell you. There we go. None of this is the kind of content that I'm looking for. You're not? Why not? It's like you guys make me watch so many MMO isekai stories that it's just like I thought you would be more into like self-cessed and body swap type of tags. Come on now, my dude. Are you telling me that you are unironically liking that purely for the MMO aspects? Pathetic. Anyway. Okay, try that one again. Okay. And okay, there we are. By the way, we still don't have an anime for me to watch right now. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I've never forced you to watch any of that stuff. Yeah, well, I mean, you should have been more insistent on having me watch something else then. And we decided on Log Horizon. Log Horizon was, I guess it was maybe like taken down from Crunchyroll or whatever, but I couldn't find it. Basically, the Log Horizon section on that website just doesn't have anything there. So, come on. So it's like basically, I'm going to have to choose something else. Although I did last time declare anime dead, that I had beaten it, and Fortnite danced on its grave. So, you know, we can also just call this whole experimentation of having you watch anime a failed one and leave it at that. And if you're interested. Also, are you telling me that you don't like Jump King as far as content goes? Because I like Jump King. It's the one game in the last year that I wanted to play myself. Well, aside from Dead Cells, but. And I guess, well, I mean, I suppose there are a couple games that I warmed up to anyway. Cogmind and Curse of the Dead Gods come to mind as like two that I really ended up enjoying a lot. What else? There were a few other ones there. Minecraft, I suppose. I guess I did want to play Minecraft. Yeah, ultimately I did actually want to see what the hype was about, and I did end up liking that game quite a bit. You have to play through it like 3 times, was it, right? So, even though once again, I'm still going to say that it's just like, I don't want to hear anybody ever say that a game aged poorly again after seeing that after playing through Minecraft and seeing what that whole thing was like. It's just like, y'all have lost that privilege by that game being so incredibly popular. Because that game is absurd. Have you ever played Dead Cells? No, I haven't. What is it? Is it like Dark Souls? Did you mean to say Dark Souls? And we back, baby. Well, whatever. Think I haven't been down here before? Why do you think I started out the entire stream this early on at the beginning of this area? No, it's like an MMO anime game. Why do you all like MMO anime so much? Like ever since, like I saw Dot Hack back in the day, and I gotta say that it's just like, it was pretty, like I did not get into it. Why are they all so popular? Why are they so popular now? Okay, I'm getting tilted clearly talking about Dot Hack. All right. Your voice sounds real nice. No, I'm just some guy on the internet playing video games. Speaking of which, the bird thing is not video games. I should probably take that off of the screen already. Nope, I'm just some guy basically. But yeah, what was I saying here? Oh yeah, I watched like a little bit of the Dot Hack anime. I just remember the games being very long and very grindy. But I just feel like that's kind of like the granddaddy one of that's kind of the granddaddy one of like a MMO isekai anime, right? But I feel like, yeah, with between like having me watch Overlord and then like knowing about Sword Art Online and Log Horizon we were just talking about, that's like been making kind of waves lately or something like that. Like that's a common, it is a common type of premise for your anime to kind of follow. Is it because it's more or less like realistic? You know, the idea that, hey, you do like isekai into a video game, or is like something you can actually believe would happen. That's like a believable sort of scenario because you almost are already doing that by playing an MMO. Yeah, got it. Oh man. You want an easy to watch anime? High Score Girl was a lot of fun. It's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix. It's kind of the... Oh, and I got like the harder jump, and then I screwed it up on the easier jump, of course. All right. Okay. Somehow not very easy to get that jump, and yet I do get it fairly consistently, all things considered. Komi can't communicate. Have I heard that before? Yeah, there we are. It's not an isekai and incredibly cute. And I suppose it's... wait, is that on Netflix too? Damn it, I don't have Netflix. Maybe at some point in time I should just actually go get like a Netflix account. It's only like $8 a month or something. It's not too bad at all. Slice of life, but a girl can't speak. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Is it like a shyness thing or something else, or... Because it just seems like a very oddly specific premise. Okay. There we are. There we are. There we are. There we are. And then you can actually just make a full jump over to this side, which I figured out. There are so many little sections in this game that are easily done just by doing a full jump, not onto the obvious platform, which is kind of frustrating, but not unexpected. And we in, baby. Next section. Let's do it. So we got the False King's Keep here. The False King's Keep was the original one. This is the False King's Castle, which is actually very similar to the previous one. It's like a little bit more difficult in the later sections, I guess, but all things considered, it's not that bad. It's not that bad compared to like the previous sections. It's also a little bit of a checkpoint too. What's the gimmick? Yeah, no real gimmick for this one. It's like this one is just kind of like, just what it is. Anyway, let's get lore. Let's get incredibly pointless lore. What the dog doing? If I remember correctly, the dog was putting its paw in the middle of a group of people, like, doing like that teamwork thing where they all put their hands in the middle of a center thing, and I don't know, I guess like cheer. Yeah. Well, look, there's easier ways to get up here. Besides, I believe the third one doesn't actually have any books in there. It's only the first, second, and third. Yep. What the dog doing? What games do you usually stream? Dead Cells more often than not. In fact, there's going to be a big update for Dead Cells coming out. DLC on the 6th. So expect a lot of streams of that coming out soon. Really, for the time being, though, it's probably just going to be kind of entirely random. Might end up doing Pyre soon enough. Maybe I'll do, like, I got a winning run of... a post-commentary winning run of Cogmind that I was playing on the last stream. That was a little bit too far. What else? I got a Kane that I was sort of... I'm supposed to be doing on stream at some point in time. There we go. But yeah, you can see it's sort of like a combination of the chapel with the chandeliers here. However, there we go. This section here is a lot more difficult. Needless to say that falling off the edge also is a little bit more devastating But that does not come up until a couple minutes past this point. Okay, I gotta put back on my crown. Like, I earned this. I'm the Jump King. Don't even have snow here. Just on the bottom next to the Frozen Throne. Next to the Warcraft 3. There we are. No. Yeah. Undershot it. And that's always how that goes. Gonna here for that roguelike. Roguelites are great. I do play a lot of those. True roguelikes. I mean, on the YouTube channel, I got NetHack, Tangle Deep, and Cogmind are the only ones that I've done big series on. But like, you can find a whole ton of that stuff if you're looking for it, especially on the YouTube side of things. And that was way too high. Here I'm just playing Jump King because God knows that it's like the whole roguelite thing. It's like you can see the exact set of comparisons that would make me want to play a game like this. Oh, incremental progress that's very easy to lose. Of course. Is this DLC? Yep, this is the DLC. This is the first DLC. There are 2 DLCs. I can actually save and quit. Show you here. And it's like currently, you got like the new game. Then you got New Babe Plus, which is the one I'm doing. And there's also Ghost of the Babe, which I guess is the second one that... Oh, I don't know if I'm going to end up doing that one. Play incremental idle games? I was talking about this before. How high have you gotten to the next section of this one? And then I fell back down and I was like, let's just do a stream. That was way too far. That's okay, though. As long as I get back on there, I'm totally cool. But yeah, I know there's also one that I've seen other streamers play called The Babe of Transcendence, which I think is like a mod or something, actually. Ever tried out Jupiter Hell? I have not. Bah. I have not, actually. I haven't even heard of that. Oh yeah, but like incremental games. I was just talking about, I also just recently played through Subnautica. Yeah, I just kind of like decided, I bought that because people were telling me it was a horror game for like an October thing. By the way, it's still not a horror game. I want to point that out to everybody. Like, you know what the first thing I did when I met the Reaper Leviathan? I took out the scanner because I'm like, ooh, man, I bet that has some juicy lore associated with it. And then it killed me, but, it's like, I don't know. It's not that scary, guys. It's not that scary. I think you're overreacting a little bit. That said, it's just like, although it got a little bit grindy, especially in the later parts of it, that was a fun game. There is an entire like ocean to explore there, which I think was a lot of fun. And then of course, yeah, the incremental crafting, everything like that, and making progress there was cool. Does have horror elements, I suppose, but it's just like, to say that's a horror game, I don't know. I think y'all were overreacting to that. It's the Doom roguelike devs official non-Doom release. Oh, wait, of what? Oh, that's the Jupiter Hell. Really? Because, yeah, I mean, Doom RL was, like, a very famous game for doing a really good job with shooting in a roguelike. There we are. Could try to go for that bird again, but it's not carrying anything. So I don't really know if that's necessary. Have you played Getting Over It? I have not. I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing. I would actually kind of probably like... I have watched a bunch of playthroughs of Getting Over It because, that's a very popular stream game. But, it is... to be honest, I like Bennett Foddy's monologues more than the game itself in some ways. Because I really like his whole views on, like, games being trash, games being made literally out of trash and everything like that. And like his love of just extreme difficulty. Okay. This is just because you can't feel fear. I can feel fear just for just not for I don't fear big monsters trying to eat me. I fear human interaction. It's a much less what would you even say, dramatic type of fear. So if you want to see me, display real fear, have me play a multiplayer game, which I will turn down. Okay, so this jump right here is just, this is the one where it's just like you screw this up, you're going back away. Got it. Of course, there's also a second one right there. All right, well, screwed that up. Okay, that's once again, if I don't overshoot that jump, then I don't go back down. But if I do overshoot that jump, then I go back down. It's a very easy dichotomy to understand. Too jaded to be scared by horror games. I mean, I said this before, where it's just like, for the longest time, I feared fear itself. Like, I literally would not watch horror movies or anything because I was scared of being scared. But then it's just like, you know, being so analytical of... Nice. Being so analytical of, like, everything and whatnot, I just kind of feel like I got to the point where I was like, man, I understand horror movies. I understand how horror movies work in every single way. And, like, jump scares and everything like that. And it just doesn't... It's just like it doesn't do anything for me anymore. I get it. Like, I've analyzed the data and I understand how horror works. And it does not even faze me. But of course, you know, for the longest time, undiagnosed anxiety disorder, I think, was kind of like, I'll be fine. Actually, that is not even the worst. If I got a little bit more over to the right, it would have hit that tiny 45-degree angle and would have gone way back down. Well, probably not even all that far back down, but back down to like the cages. And those are a little bit harder of a jump. This is okay. This is like a perfectly acceptable failure state comparatively. Because, like, see, I'm already back up here. Okay, kind of. Look, you see this crown? I'm already the Jump King. I have nothing else left to prove. It's just I could get a fancier crown, you understand. And a second, equally smoking hot babe. Which I'm going to be honest, I don't even know what the Jump King is doing. I guess he's just rescuing these babes, because it's not like she's appearing here. It's not like she's in the game or anything. He's just kind of like, no, I'm just here to save you from being on top of this terrible tower of very difficult jumps. Ouch. All right. It's good games to Cottage Fear. Walking simulators are effective. What Remains of Edith Finch doesn't have element, but still makes you feel lonely in a way. Yeah, I've heard about that, but, like, you know, for me, I don't know. I'm also kind of like jaded in the sense that I'm not a huge fan of like story-based games. I don't know. There's some that I enjoy, but I don't really play a ton of them that I like really get into. The last one I remember, well, at least I didn't play the game, but I watched a playthrough of it, was Disco Elysium that really got me with the writing. Because that was really well done, I think. Hello, Brown Flash. Welcome to Jump King. Again, the DLC. DLC style this time. Good enough. And come on, one more. One more, baby. There we go. Okay. You're watching a YouTube channel, Dead Cells. I'm a fan. Yeah, gonna have the DLC coming out on the 6th, so look forward to that, because that is going to be something I'm doing for quite a while. Yep. Okay. But now here's the problem where it's just like, we're back at the cages, baby. And now we're back at the beginning. Whatever. You know what happens like that. That's Jump King for you. If you don't think it's Jump King, then you haven't been playing Jump King. Okay. All right. I'll get this. Probably going to be doing a few big streams on the 6th. But until that point, I think it's probably just going to be like, doing streams on just whatever. Like Jump King or Cogmind, like I was doing the other day. Though Cogmind, they actually now have the footage to give a proper ending to that series coming up here. So look forward to that. Although it is an hour and a half long, the runs in those games are big. I also did most of the side content, so, you know. That's a thing, too. Oh, maybe I'll do it on stream or something. Because I think it could also be nice to have people, you know, be like, I don't understand what's going on. Please explain this. There's a lot of mechanics in that game, you know. Okay. I played the Radiohead Kid Amnesia, and it was certainly odd and made me uncomfortable in a way. Not like the first time that I've heard that for weird music stuff. It was like a... You ever seen like the Residents' Bad Day at the Fairway? What a very bizarre, can't remember the name, FMV game. Yep. Not familiar with the Kid Amnesia. There we are. Perfect. Not as perfect. Kind of looked over at chat because I thought I made the jump. Well, that's my bad. But yeah, those two jumps there, kind of difficult up in the False King's Castle, which is, again, very similar to the original version of the game. This is basically just a remixed version of the original, like a route that you took upwards in a lot of ways. You know how that is? Walking simulator kind of thing. Interesting. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Radiohead and everything, but I don't know if I would know enough to get to the... That's fine. I don't know if I would know enough to get to the... references and everything in there. Like, to really... To properly understand it if I were to play it myself. But, of course, I had no real intention of checking it out anyway. Okay. And there we go. What game are you playing? Just started to watch it. This is Jump King. It is, I guess you would... Look, this is a streamer bait rage game, but I'm going to be honest, I genuinely like a little bit of challenging... platforming here. It's a game that's actually quite short, but there's a lot of failure states where you can fall all the way back down constantly. It is very... think of it like Getting Over It or something like that. Except while Getting Over It was like a labor of love by Bennett Foddy, who just really likes those kind of games, this was intended more as just the simple but effective, difficult platformer. All right. We're also talking about Radiohead game that just came out on the Epic Store that I wasn't really familiar with, based off of, I guess, the Kid A album. Which seems interesting. Yep. And if you're wondering the mechanics of this game, your jumping basically works on like how could you describe it? It's like a charge. Imagine there is like a big arc of a jump every single time I press the space bar that becomes larger the longer I hold down the space bar. Can't maneuver in midair. You cannot, in this section you can't even walk on the ground. But, oh man, all the way back down to the beginning. Let's see if the imp has anything to say. Yo. No, nothing? All right, well. Fair enough, I suppose. A new release of Kid Amnesiac, which is kind of a mix of the two albums. Oh, I thought it was just based off Kid A. I mean, once again, it's like I like Radiohead. I'm not super familiar with Radiohead. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not like really a band I listen to a lot. I mean, I don't listen to any band a lot, so no surprise there. Come on now. There we are, and there we go. What time do you stream every day? I don't really stream every day, to be honest. It's I'm terrible at streaming. And really, it's totally random because I sleep at totally random times. So the idea that I'm streaming here at 6:30 in the morning is not going to be a consistent thing. I'll tell you that right now. What music genres do you even like? I mean, that's the thing. It's I just listen to what? That's fine. I just listen to like whatever. Like the big thing is a couple years ago, basically what I did was I loaded up the 1,000 albums you must hear before you die, and I just like listened to like 300 or so of them. I should actually go back and go finish it up because I got quite a few more albums to listen to. And that's where like a lot of my knowledge of music comes from, to be honest. And you know, of course, like stuff that bad positioning here. Remember, you can't walk around in snow. Snow is too heavy. Which again, very holiday appropriate. All right, Bare Naked Ladies super fan or Crash Test Dummies. I only know the one song by Crash Test Dummies, which is the one that everybody knows, which I don't even know what it's called. It's the one that, you know, that goes once there was a girl who you know. Bare Naked Ladies, I don't even remember. They had another song. Yeah. I guess, you know, you could technically be a super fan of a band with a single song. Like the Baby Shark one, right? You already know more than most people. I mean, it's a dumb way to do that, though, because, I mean, really, it's like, you look at it and you're like, that's like an incredibly cynical way to listen to music, where you're just like, I'm going to listen to all the best stuff and nothing else. It's like, I just wanted to, you know, I never really listened to music before, so I just wanted to get like, there we are. I just wanted to get like a crash course of a bunch of different stuff. And so I listened to a bunch of different stuff. And it's like, to be honest, outside of that, I just listen to like video game music because I'm an incorrigible nerd. You know how that is. That's how that be. Merry Christmas. I mean, currently it's Boxing Day at this point, so Merry Boxing Day to all of my UK and Canada viewers, listeners at this point. I can't imagine you viewing this. There we are. See, I was all the way back at the beginning of the DLC, and now we're already making great progress up in the Dangan. The antithesis. Hey, we did an entire bit. At the end of Horizon Zero Dawn about how that ended with the second guy saying, "Oh, I see. Your taste in music is very commercial." And I'm like, yeah, I guess. I guess you ain't wrong about that. That's you know, any sort of questions about music, I feel like during the final boss fight of Horizon. Come on now. That's not even a difficult whatever. I stopped watching once he took off the hat. I'll put it back on the hat. There we go. Hat's back on, everybody. You can start watching again. I know. I understand. I understand the desire to see the hat. Okay. I mean, it's like those aren't difficult jumps to make. They're very tiny hops. Just very tiny hops. But, you know, not nailing them is devastating. That was also way too small of a jump for what it needed to be. Anyway, hashtag face reveal. No, there's no way. There's no way. We here in Russia don't even celebrate Christmas. Wait, you don't? Because, like, there are definitely... Hey, come on. Russia, famously, a lot of Christian, Russian Orthodox and everything is, like, huge. Don't do anything for Christmas at all? I suppose not unheard of. It's just like, you know, Christmas for an extremely long time in like Britain and everything was mostly like a feasting and drinking and rioting holiday. You know how that is. Okay, that's good enough. All right. That's why they tried to ban it at one point in time. Carolers would just go around basically looting places. Okay. Once again, want to underjump that rather than overjump it. If I'm going to do anything. In this particular case, it's better to underachieve than overachieve. Oh, Shake Narraton's dog responded to me. I try to talk to everybody in chat. Because after all, especially in a game like this, it's not like... You can take your time. Okay. Got it. Okay. Here we are, baby. Next area. Underberg. What's the gimmick here? Well, I mean, it's basically the same as Bargenberg, except wind. Oh yeah, baby, it's wind. Whoo, that ain't easy. This one ain't easy. This one ain't easy. And this is basically the screen that I got to last. And I just kind of, yeah, okay. And basically I'm just going to try and like figure out, well, all right, that works. Hey, where am I going from this point, first off? Oh, that's not a solid, that was not a solid thing. And now I'm over this. Ah, damn it. We've played Grease? I have. Got a full playthrough on the channel, actually. If you want to check it out. All right. Can you fall back down to previous levels? You sure can. You sure can. For some reason, I thought that one house over on the right there was solid. That it's just like you could stand on that. Nope. Well, hey, that's already a little bit of new content that we've seen here, so I feel like I've done well. I feel like I've accomplished quite a bit here. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how much longer that is. Vargenberg was followed by Great Frontier, the windy area that I can't remember the name of, Chapel, Blue Ruin, and Tower. So there would be... So just like there would be 5 areas after this if it's still doing the remix of the original section, and that's quite a bit. Of course, in the original game, the chapel was sort of a checkpoint that it's just like you couldn't really fall back down from that point unless you intended to. So it's like it could just be 2 more sections after this, and then I get a big checkpoint. Who knows? We'll see. One new screen, time to clock in for the day. Hey, I mean, I never actually showed... I showed like a little bit of Bright Crown Woods in the original playthrough, but hey, this should be all new for anybody that wants to like check this out. I don't even know if I want to go and hit that bird, but I guess I could probably pretty easily. Yeah. That's okay, though. Watching Sweet Anita? Sweet Anita. Not familiar. I've watched a ton of people play Jump King. I mean, basically one of the reasons why I wanted to play Jump King in the first place was because I was watching... Unless... Oh, no, I hit that part. Was because I was watching a whole bunch of VTubers play Jump King myself, and I was just like, man, this game looks kind of fun. Like, yeah. What can I say? I'm having a good time here. This is not like, oh man, look at me, I'm raging and angry and everything like that, but I'm doing it for content. Hashtag content, baby. It's like, no, I actually enjoy this game. I legitimately like this game. And I'm okay with like losing progress here and there. I tell you. I only watch all of Doc's Dead Cell series because I wanted to know how to get to the 5 boss cell door. Oh man. I still think that Motion Twin should give you like a little bit more of an indication that on 4 boss cells you need to fight the giant, because that is not clear at all. And of course, if you're just like, yo, I like Dead Cells and everything, but I'm not going to play up to 5 cell mode, I get it. I super get it. Because like, oh my god, that game gets so brutal in later difficulties. So incredibly hard. Like, I played a lot of roguelites, and everything. Dead Cells is just... It prides itself in the hardcore nature of how it works. But I can totally understand if you're just like, man, I'll just watch somebody play through the game instead. Hey, if nothing else, that does mean that I just have, like... That's just more of a reason to watch my channel if you actually want to see what it's like at the end. Because I'll show you. You do miss out on some cool stuff if you're not going to be playing full 5 boss cell, but I can hardly blame you, you know? Whew. It is a rough one. But of course, most roguelikes tend to be. They're absurd. can't make it past Biome 3-on-5 boss cell. I don't even blame you. It's like, yo, here's the thing. I've played a lot of games, you know, whether on my own or on the channel, that it's just like, only 1% of people have ever gotten the achievement for like finishing it or something like that. I understand like why people would not want to do that. You know, like I get it. There's plenty of games myself that I'm just like, hey, rather just watch somebody else play this and do it myself here. This game probably included, because like I can imagine somebody being like, you know, hey, I've seen Jump King before. That was the wrong direction. I've seen Jump King before. I kind of want to see what it's like, but I do not want to play it myself. Well, here I am, here to give you that exact content in that exact way, baby. Whoops. As far as Rage game goes, I enjoyed Jump King, played all of it. The art is pretty good. Yeah, the art is actually like really on point in this game. I guess, you know, it's because, hey, you don't have to make that much art because ultimately the game is kind of tiny. It's just, you know, you're constantly losing progress, which is what makes it, you know, take like 10 plus hours on average to beat it. But like, yeah, the whole like golf mechanic is pretty fun. It is hard though, and it's frustrating when you screw it up, you know. I mean, I also think that like the bumping against the wall mechanic is pretty cool, and the way that like everything is set up so that you can do things in multiple ways if you so want. Like for example, there's plenty of times that I have watched, if I just do a full jump from here, will that work? No. Nice try though. Nice. I suppose that might actually be the better way to do it. This seems hard. It is. It is. This does provide a decent challenge, let me tell you. But, you know, as long as you have patience, it's only like 10 hours or so usually. It took me like 15, but, you know. To beat like the regular game. DLC, I can imagine, takes a little bit longer. Oh, it's better to overjump that one. Yeah. It's harder than it seems to. It didn't stop me from playing through the game, though. Didn't stop me from looking at other streamers playing it and being like, I can probably do this myself. And I did. Once again, I got here's the crown, everybody. Look, that signifies myself as the Jump King. I do want to remind everybody of this. Now, I'll put back on the cap because everybody likes the cap. They do fit the shoes a lot better, I'll say. If only I had like some other accessory for like the cape to give me full on Jump King 90s drip. Where progress? I mean, there is progress that you can make. For example, like I can't really fall back down into the dungeon. No. I can't really fall back down to the dungeon here unless I specifically walk off the edge. However, it's like there is, I mean, that's the whole thing where it's just like, it's not so much like every jump could be your last, as it were. It's just that there's like 1 or 2 jumps that you come across that if you fail them, they are like critical failures and you will go back a previous section. And that's the one up there that I'm usually a lot more stressed out about trying to hit. But, you know, if only you had it's fine. Not only Jump King, but a fancy boots connoisseur. I mean, I had to. Like the second VOD there, the second VOD that I put up for Jump King was called "I Will Get Those Boots, I Swear to You" or something like that, and I did, and here they are. I'm getting the cool cosmetic items that make me look like once again a 90s skateboard kid, but still, it's worth it. It's worth it, man. Just watching this has increased my blood pressure. I don't know. At the same time, you know, Jump King is more often than not, I feel like, just kind of used as like a just chatting stream. Hey, if you wanna get into the gameplay, I am certainly making progress in Jump King, slowly but surely. But like, if you just want to do like, hey, what's going on? Hey, you got anything else to say about Subnautica? Which I suppose I could probably say something. It's like, yeah, talk about Dead Cells or something. It really does look like there's a secret wall on the right there, but I did in fact throw one run jumping over there, and there's not. Damn it. Why was I trying to get the bird? I don't know. I don't really think it matters at all, but I did it anyway, baby. You know how that goes. Would you consider the New Babe Plus the 4 boss cells of Jump King? No. Come on, that's the 1 boss cell of Jump King. Because it's new game plus. There's like Ghost of the Babe, and like I said, I know there's one called the Babe of Transcendence that I've seen. That I think is just a mod, but I've seen people do it. Nice. Should I go for that bird again? Hey, chat. Can you even get that bird? Oh, absolutely, I can. In fact, if I did a full jump, I could probably easily make it over there, but I would probably bounce against the wall is the problem. Unless I went from, like, the right side of this. Chat, what do you think? Also, yeah. Did you like Subnautica's story? I mean, it was pretty simple, but I think it did result in some very interesting sort of set pieces that I thought were pretty cool. This game has difficulties? No, it's just got the DLC. it's like there's like cosmetic items like the boots that I got, and there's like a DLC that is. This is pretty much like a remixed, more difficult version of the original. I think it's a waste of time, but it's your time. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Ghost Babe is like 5 boss cell. Yeah, no, that's the next one, and it's just like I don't know if I want to do that, to be honest. Now, where did I jump from here again? I totally forgot. Also, I'm surprised that I got that, to be honest. Back to Underberg, baby! Bruh. I should have just jumped back to the other platform at that rate. Bruh. You know how that goes. Did you loop Nuclear Throne? I did not do a loop on Nuclear Throne. I mean, I know how to, but I just did new game, you know, regular throne run, as it were. I think that's enough. It was the same thing with Cogmind, actually, where it's just like, yeah, you can get there's a bunch of endings for that game, but I just did an Epsilon run, you know, which is standard ending. You know how that is. New museum and new adventures in Baba Is You. Should I? Yeah. Once again, this guy has so much more fun watching me play Jump King than any of you in chat. I do want to point that out one more time. He is having a good time. Having a ball. Finally we can see the gnome again. It's too bad that I've already exhausted the gnome's dialogue, so he's just kind of looping it. But, you know. Hey, it's still nice to see him. He's my favorite character in the game, aside from the old man at the beginning. Not there's a whole lot of characters in the game. This dude would be the one to put into the... Come on. This dude would be the one to put into the fighting game based off of the games I played. Since I'm still doing that dumb bit. Okay. Enjoyed the Baba Is You series? I've heard that from a lot of different people. Feel like maybe I should go return to it just because so many people enjoyed it, but it's like, oh man, puzzle games, they're hard. And it's like I already got like a good 70 hours or something in Baba Is You. Don't get me wrong, I had a good time with the game, but still, it's quite a bit. There we are. And there we go. When are you going to play Pepsi Man? Pepsi Man is like, that's like I can do that in one stream. That's not a long game. Unless there's like a new Pepsi Man. You're talking about the one for the PlayStation, right? Yep. There we go. What is Cool Guy Super Points? Something that I have not used for a while. That's just the channel points here. Yeah. You get by watching. To win stupid prizes. Come on now. Again, there's no real penalty to messing up that jump, but still, you know what I'm saying. Okay, now come on. That doesn't mean that I shouldn't. Play Pepsi Man now? I don't have it! If you want me to play like a PlayStation game, I only have like Kodelka and Soul Reaver. So unless you want me to play Kodelka or Soul Reaver, or Suikoden 2, which is a game I don't even like that much. Yeah, when I'm done with my backlog, he's going to let us pay these points to force him to play more Final Fantasies. Then buy it? Buy it where? It's not. Why this obscure PlayStation game and play it right now? Soul Reaver. Yeah, I played through Legacy of Kain with the intent of playing through the Soul Reaver, but I never ended up doing it. Only got through like the first hour or so of the game. It was virtually nothing. Bruh. I have other JRPGs. I'm gonna ban JRPGs after Final Fantasy XII for the next 3 months or so. So I hope Final Fantasy XII was worth it. Especially because I still have Octopath Traveler. It's just like, Jesus Christ, I'm not going to keep playing. There's a point where it's just like, you're just going to kill the channel with JRPGs. I don't even like JRPGs that much. I can wait. Well, you will be waiting several, and that's 3 months after I do Final Fantasy XII. So it could be like 6 months at this rate. Oh my God. Why do you have Soul Reaver? Did you have it on purpose? Yeah, because I was going to play through the, at least through the first 2 Legacy of Kain games. Blood Omen and Soul Reaver. But I only ever played Legacy of Kain. That was way too far. Yep. Ve Victus. Yes. God, I could do like the entire monologue for using the heart too. That's a good game though. But yeah, that was very much a game where the voice lines, they went a little bit overboard with them, let's just say that right now. Pepsi Man is in a JRPG. It was edgier Zelda. Edgier Zelda is what I would describe it as. With the voice acting talents of Tony J doing probably far more characters than he probably should have. That dude's voicing the Boy King later in the game was like, you really couldn't have gotten anybody else to do this voice? But, you know. All right. Come on, I got this here. Surely you could have gotten one more voice actor. Must have had a tight budget. I don't actually know what it was at that point in time. Tony J is a pretty established voice actor, so it's like it couldn't have been that tight, certainly. Dude had done a ton of stuff prior to that point. All right. Nope. That's okay. I would not want to fall down from here, to be honest. Not again. Not after last time. Not after the last 5 times. There we go. There we go. That was like, I guess at the same time, though, that was kind of like standard. You know, grabbing voice actors from cartoons for stuff. Like Spyro had Clancy Brown voicing basically every one of the dragons. Or like, think about like Final Fantasy X, which of course just had like an all-star cast of different cartoon voice actors. Like Tom Kenny was in that. You had Bender. Why can't I remember his name? Bender's Waka. Yeah, there was so many different people. Tara Strong was in that game. Like, man. So I suppose it was not actually that unusual for the time, but I don't know. Maybe it was cheaper to get people for games at that point. Hard to say. All right. John DiMaggio. Yes, thank you. Not to be confused with Joe DiMaggio, the baseball player. Oh, okay. Here we go. There we are. Oh, it's not F yet. I would have had to screw up that critical jump down there before it was F. Or, like, this jump right here. No, which I didn't. So it's fine. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Story and Resonance of Fate? What is Resonance of Fate? Alright. Besides, like, if I was gonna choose like a JRPG to play on the channel, I wouldn't choose like a Final Fantasy game. I would choose something more I would choose something like a little bit more obscure, a little bit more interesting. Like, I was really considering playing Live Alive at one point in time on the channel, but I just ended up not doing that. Rather than playing your basic bitch Final Fantasy games. There are a lot of obscure, weird ones out there that I think could use a little bit more of a spotlight. Like, for October back in 2020, I did Sweet Home, which was a lot of fun too. Then of course there's like Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, which I keep talking about, and I keep talking about wanting to do. How many things do you have in your inventory? I got crown, cap, shoes, gold ring, which I used to buy the shoes, and 3 silver coins. I got a couple of them doing the in like that one secret area at the bottom of the dungeon, and the other 2 I don't know where I got those, but I have them. So just various cosmetic equipables. Why don't you use any of those? I mean, I can. It's just cosmetic stuff, but there you go. There's a crown. That signifies me as the Jump King, as that's the one that I got for beating the regular game. I do believe by beating the DLC, you can also get another fancier crown. Bah. Which is kind of, I guess, what I'm gunning for right now. Because the thing is, the whole, like, babe thing, I don't know. Like, despite the fact that, you know, there's a smoking hot babe at the top and whatever, it's like, you only see her during the ending. That's it. All right. It's a JRPG about religion, fate, and death. What? A JRPG about religion and fate? What? Oh, whoa, what? I've never heard that in a JRPG before. Wow! What an incredibly novel concept. Whoa! People are destined to die at a specific time, but sometimes they don't. It's weird as fuck. You'll love it. I'll request it after 3 months. Whoa, guys, have you ever heard a JRPG about religion and fate? God, could you imagine fighting any sort of, like, religious monster or religious organization in a JRPG? Whoa! And fate? I've never heard any sort of fated stuff ever happen in a JRPG before. What an incredibly novel concept. Anyway. Japanese RPG role-playing game. Basically coming from the Dragon Quests, or even before that, the Wizardry games. Okay. That was way too small. God, could you even imagine like some sort of predestined hero or prophecy happening in a JRPG before? God, that's unheard of. What do you mean? No, I was just so shocked at the idea that a JRPG would decide to deal with such an interesting and new well, I had that too. Idea here. I mean, God, it's almost as new as like talking about warring kingdoms in a JRPG. Could you imagine that? In a pseudo medieval, but still with some modern day technology sort of context. I mean, and imagine if you threw in like a bunch of generic Dungeons and Dragons monsters too. It's like, this would be the most original game I've ever heard of before. Okay. Oh, yeah, baby. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. All right. Back to it. Back to the Underberg. Don't fall now. No promises. All right. So last time doing like a mid jump from here worked. Yep. And then I guess it's probably just going to be a full jump up to this point. Yeah, that actually did it. Okay, good. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, not quite. And unfortunately, that sent me kind of far back down. And I had it again. Okay. Don't forget the house on the left is not solid. I know. You don't have to remind me. Well, anyway, I will look forward to complaining an awful lot about that JRPG when I have to play it. Well, I keep getting it, and the thing is, it's like you can't even readjust yourself in the air. So what am I doing? Like, whatever. I'm getting tilted now. Betrayer when? They took Betrayer off of Steam. It's no longer there. I can't get it. I have to go like find it in some other place. It's been removed from Steam. Yeah, taking a look into it, apparently the devs tried to rename themselves to Very Positive, so Steam decided to totally nuke their account. Which is pretty funny. At least that's what I read online. I'm not quite sure what the actual story is. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, so it's like, I guess, I don't know how I'm going to play that game. Okay. Very positive. Real wide peepo sad moment. Yeah. The funny thing is that it's just like from the point in time that it was originally suggested to playing it, I could have just bought the game and then be able to do it anyway. Or the weird thing is, like, I don't even think the game was like really badly rated or anything like that. It's just they tried to play the system, but the system played them. You know how it goes. Get back up there. Right? Okay. And there we go. Betrayer is apparently some sort of like a horror shooter game, I think it was described as. Seemed maybe interesting, but like at the same time, I don't know. Not really usually my thing, but at the same time, that's also what I like to see in terms of games, force me to play games. So, who knows? And we still got Metro coming up. No, I think it's more like Metro, actually. if I was going to say any, at least from what I saw for, yeah, at least from what I saw from like the description for the game. Oh, whoops. But yeah, there's nothing in there for lore, in case you were wondering. Okay. So yeah, I mean, hey, in some ways though, it's fine by me. I still have plenty more games to be playing anyway. It's like a methodical Far Cry. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never played any Far Cry games, so that would be kind of interesting. But at the same time, it's gone from Steam, so I don't know. So like, I would basically have to go like, probably like GOG or something, find that. Okay. Whatever. Like I said, I still got plenty more games to be playing here anyway. And like should get that sort of like ghostly atmosphere from Metro, which I still got to play too here eventually. At least from what I've seen from Metro, that's kind of the shtick that they're going for. I played a little bit of it, just kind of prepped me up, but not too much though. All right, Underberg. Deliver your secrets to me. Watching YouTube every day? Hey, nice. First time catching the stream. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Obviously playing Jump King right now because I'm a glutton for punishment. So, this I would say is a very like, not for everybody sort of game, but I'm having fun with it. All right. Now I'm betting like doing a big jump from here. Ah! What the hell is that? Also, hey, can't believe I got up on this. Okay, I see that it's not as easy as just doing a jump over there. At least I didn't fall back down. Nope. All right. Once again, I am still alive for reasons that I can scarcely understand myself. Okay. Open up this house again so I can see what's happening. Oh, there's no wind in here. Seems like I could also go over to the right if I wanted to go try my luck on that, but, like, I don't know, man. All right, that works. What are we looking at up here? I'm looking at that, baby. Want to be a cowboy, baby. Hey, making real progress, baby. Again. Okay. That should do. What's in here? Hi. Hi. What's going on? How's life treating you, my dude? Not great, apparently. Sure. Don't worry about it. Where am I going from here? I can see like 2 areas that seem to be indoor jump scare. Yeah, exactly. Okay, actually, you know, if I do a full jump and let the wind carry me, I might be able to get into that one like tower area there. Could see what's going on. Yeah. Oh my god, that was so close. That said, at least I didn't really fall down anywhere. Okay. Maybe I just like do tiny hop. Got it. Now, where am I going? I don't know. Okay, I can kind of see like the basics. Hey, what's going on? Hey. Whew. Yeah, at least I'm not falling down here. I see. I guess that would explain why you're all a bunch of like weird gray masses. Well then, okay. Let the wind carry me over to the right, it looks like. And we'll see how that goes. Hey man, I'm the Jump King. I know what I'm doing. No poor air quality will stop me. All right. Okay. Oh no. How am I going to do this? Like this? Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. See, this is what it means to be the Jump King. All right. Any lore behind this game? I mean, you can see at the bottom there, objective. That's pretty much the entire thing. I really don't know if there's too much more to say aside from that. Okay, I could let the wind carry me again over. If I just jump straight upwards, can get up here. Yep. Okay, I see. That's all right. Do have, babe, up you jump. Yeah, basically. that's pretty much what we're looking at. I just, yep, full jump right from right there. No problem. Let's go. These guys also have multiple things to say, so eventually I'll check that out. Okay, so it seems like we got like some light checkpointing here right now, where it's like basically I can, not going to, you know, these shoes are supposed to help me stand on slanted surfaces. That's how they were sold to me, but whatever. There's light lore here. You really got to do like a... Oh. Okay, no full jump. Hey, I got the bird, though. That gave me like a... No, it didn't give me a silver coin. Whatever that means. Hey, I'm a king. I'm the king of jumping. Okay, well, I'm starting to see where the critical jump points are. Anyway, most NPCs usually have more than one thing to say, so I will check that out next time I'm up there, basically. Speedrun of this game must be a nightmare. It's actually super fast. Like, people beat the original game, the original version of the game. This is the DLC, New Game Plus type of thing. But in, like, 5 minutes. I mean, I'm sure it's probably a nightmare to actually learn the route, but once you do, I'm sure it's incredibly satisfying to get it done. They are incredibly fashionable. In fact, that's the achievement that I got. I can see it in the background right now. Fashionable. Own the special boots. 4% of players. Take that, everybody else. I'm fashionable. I took the time, ground out the money, got myself the cool boots, I feel accomplished. Whatever. Look. I understand a lot of the jumps that I need to do to get around in Underberg right now. We can continue from there when I get back up there. Oh, try speedrunning Dead Cells. There's no way. All the way down? That's not all the way down. Don't worry. There's plenty more areas that I can fall to if I want to go. Nice. If I want to go all the way. For example, this right now. The thing that you're currently seeing right now. I want to go all the way back down. Okay. No, it's fine. I didn't wang any of the really difficult jumps there, so as long as I don't wang these easier jumps, on the other hand, there we go. I'm not losing too much progress. This could be way worse. It's not hashtag content. I need to go back all the way back down to the start of the dungeon before it's hashtag content. The real hashtag Doc Pepper. Is that what the Doc stands for in my name? Dr. Pepper? I mean, I put that up there because I watched Steins Gate, basically. Which I didn't even like that much. To be honest, I kind of feel bad about that in some ways because it's just like, you know, a lot of people really like Steins Gate, but I just didn't get into it. I don't know. What are you going to do? Okay. I got this. Oh, Dr. Fire Pepperbird. Dr. Pepper Firebird. Yeah, that's where the fire comes from. It's the pepper. It's not. That's not canon. Oh my god. Did it have a subplot where a femboy character wanted to go back in time to be reborn as a girl? No. The femboy character did not go back in time. They sent a message back to... Oh my god, it was kind of stupid, but basically they sent a message back to his mother when she was pregnant to have her eat a lot more vegetables, and then that somehow became female through that. It actually did work, which was bizarre, but I mean, hey, you can't argue with results. Unfortunately, well, watch the rest of the series. That's weird. It was weird. But once again, you can't argue with results. The pager. I mean, it's just weird to even see pagers. Yeah, anyway. Oh, man. Okay. And I got this. Oh. But so the character is canonically trans then? There's nothing more trans than trying to alter time to change. Yeah, I would definitely say that's a transgender sort of plot line. That said, I gotta say, it was like, that was just a small part of the entire thing. I mean, they also changed the entirety of Akihabara into just an electronics town rather than an otaku mecha. So they did a lot of weird stuff in the course of time traveling. Time traveling was kind of wacky in Steins Gate. I liked how they did it, but you know, like I said, okay, nice. Like I said, when I was talking about like the original, you know, sort of anime and review type of thing, it's like it did just ultimately result in them calling each other perverts 90% of the time. Just keep going, baby. Underberg's gonna be conquered. Oh, there's the bird, though. Do I need to? I don't think there's any reason why I want to attack the bird. I mean, I can, certainly. That stops me. Okay. Air outside ain't so good. Actually, I didn't fall down too far. That's okay. Oh. Steins Gate is, I still say it's just like, it's surprising to me that that's not. Try catching the bird. I mean, you can't catch the bird because there was a black bird that appeared in the original game too. In like the original new game, not the new game plus type of thing. But it's just like I can continue to annoy it forever. Once again, if there was any reason why I wanted to do that, I guess I can try it. Like, there, like to do what though? I don't know, because like the original blackbird that you harass in the game is was holding onto the gold ring that you used to buy the shoes. That was kind of the entire point to do that. To fly, I mean, that does happen. Okay, here's the thing. That does actually happen in the game eventually, but, like, it takes a while. Okay, you can just do a full jump from that point. Nice. Yep. Yep. We'll jump here. I mean, I can continue to go harass that bird, but there's no reason to do it. I'm telling you. Like, you do not gain anything from this. Bruh. Ugh. Should wait for the wind to reset there. Maybe the bird has a platinum ring. I mean, there is like an equivalent to the gold ring. There's silver coins, but I don't know what to do with them, one. And two, there's clearly more than one that exists. And the bird doesn't seem to be carrying it, because otherwise I would see it in its mouth. I don't know. Okay. Lost my mortal run to heroic Dark Knight. Mortal run? Oh, wait, in Death's Gambit? Oh, man, that's not even one of the more difficult heroic boss fights. Comparatively. It's like, man, but, you know, you do get such good essence for doing that. I can totally understand why you'd want to fight him anyway, but it's just like, yeah. Were you going for the... check your whispers? Let me see. You need 10 silver coins to buy boots. Wait. There's more stuff in Bargenberg? Huh. Because I thought he just had the boots. You know? Bargenberg? Huh. Because I thought he just had the boots. Humble bundle? What is this now? Bargenberg? You could just listen to myself in this. Send you a gift. I will do this later. The guy at the very start? Where the heck is the wind coming from? I have no idea. It's like this entire area is surrounded by like mountains and stuff. I guess maybe technically the wind could be coming from the other windy area in the game, but look, are we going to speculate on Jump King lore? Oh boy. Different boots from another NPC. There's the guy at the very start. Is it the guy at the very start of Underberg or Bargenberg? Because, like, I already bought the boots from the guy in Bargenberg. They're the cool ones that I'm wearing right now. And Underberg, I didn't even see an NPC down there. Get it. Hey, yo, you got any more lore here, too? Yeah, sure. Cursed by jumps. Further up the tower. Okay, well, we'll see. I have no idea where I would end up getting more silver coins, but I guess I can look around for it. The lore is the most important part. The girl DM. Hey. Ah! Oh, my God. Girl DM emote. I like girl DM. I haven't watched her stuff in a while, though. No, I know what to do here. I know what to do. I'm just freaking, man. It's like for Dr. Pepper. No, I don't want this thing. You know what? You're right. Why am I putting up an image of Dr. Pepper when it's just like they're not paying me? Like, you know, if I'm going to be putting up an image of Dr. Pepper, I should be being paid by Dr. Pepper. So instead, what else do I have here? Do I have anything very Christmassy? I don't think so. Or even Boxing Day-y. No, not that. Or even Jump King-y. can't believe I just put that was so much free advertisement for Dr. Pepper. I feel ashamed in some way. Why do I even? Oh, right, because of the 42069 episode of. Oh my god. There, whatever. The 42069 episode of Persona 5. That's why I had that image there. There's the turtle, baby. Okay, so don't do a full jump, which is no surprise. It's just like this game really punishes you for trying to do full jumps quite often, I guess. Ah, got it, baby. Oh, yeah. But where am I going now? I mean, I could try and jump up onto the next thing just by letting the wind carry me, but I don't know. Oh, hi. I did not write this game. So I've seen. I'm trying to fall down and try not to land on the right. And try not to land on the right side. Oh. Interesting. Good to know, I suppose. Thanks for the advice. Game FAQs NPC. Okay. Now, once again, they punish you if you try to do a full jump. Maybe this is kind of what I want to do. Jump King. I'm going to try it. I'm going to wait for the wind to go with me, and let's do it. I'm alive. Somehow. Hi. Why do I greet every single NPC like that? What do you mean? I don't know. I'm the only person that's kind of going around here as far as I know. I have friends that know how to program PNG tubers and fantastic. Oh, no, there's no way. There's no way. Well, currently ongoing series, and what is the status on each one of them? Well, currently we're looking at Concrete Jungle, which might end the regular campaign, but not like the usage of all the characters in the next episode. Cogmind, which as soon as I might do a stream with the run that I have. There's going to be either a post-commentary episode. Doing a bang-up job. There's going to be a post-commentary episode of a winning run that I had. Or maybe I'll do a stream doing that, where I'll just, once again, post-commentary over it. I don't know. And then, Death's Gambit, which is still complete, but has 3 episodes left, 2 regular episodes, and the bonus ARG super boss, Nyarlathotep. And then there's Sexy Brutality, which I got to work on. A stream where you do post commentary. I did that for the Pure Nail run for Dead Cells. Oh, you're not the only one going up since the queen is queen, so she must have also went up there. It's also hard to say. I did not actually. No, I've just been hanging out in this area. Well, I'm reading. While I'm reading chat. Hey, there's another guy here? Wait, no. That's me. Do I have a rival jumper? Because this game doesn't have, like, combat or anything. That's not really a thing. Okay, what to even do? If I do a full jump when the wind is going to the left... Nope, not quite. Oof. Hey. Sure. There's a lot of NPCs in this town, aren't there? Oh, man. The link to the list is still broken. Yeah, it's constantly broken. What can I even say? I mean, the queen must also be up there. I don't think she is, though. Like, I don't know how it works. Because it just seems like since time immemorial there has been a woman up at the top of this, and I don't know why. Mr. Steel, yo girl. Stupid thing. Okay. Let me just drink that a little bit. Still got that coffee here that I got before starting up the stream. Hey, guess what? One of my... do you have anything else to say? Oh, were you the guys doing the... Oh, okay. For jumping. That's silly. I was going to say the dungeon, but I guess not. Got cursed. What a weird lore. Wait, were you cursed by the king? Because they do have curse books down in the castle. Weird. The babe, not queen. I mean, she's... Look, here's the thing. If we ended up dating, she would be the queen, the jump queen. But I don't think we do. I think it's just to rescue her and then get a crown. Since this actually worked. I'm shocked myself. The curse of jumps. Anything else? No. Just same thing as before. All right. And one more, dude. Who? Oh, yeah. I'm literally talking to him right now, in fact. Apparently. Okay. Jump King, Leap Lord, and Vertical Veronica. Vertical Veronica. Okay, come on. That one doesn't really... One of these things is not like the other. Okay, need to duel the Leap Lord. In what? A contest of jumping? I don't even know how that would work. Yep. Got it. Now, the real question here is, where am I going? Oh. That's okay. I guess it's just all the way over to the right again. Once again, the boots, like in lore, were intended to make it so that... Got it. You didn't fall on. So, yeah. You're going down. No. What series are you starting after this? Probably like Pyre or Akane. Yeah, it's like that's kind of like the stream series that I got. Yeah, on the platter. And then we got current potential for. And yep, that is actually how you're supposed to do that. Now then, where am I going from here? Oh boy. This seems like a scary proposition to actually make this jump. Nope. Not far enough. Oof. Going down, baby. Hey, got the bird. Leapin' Larry strikes again. How much money do I need to donate for you to stream one day of Ultra Kill? Ultra Kill does look kind of good. I mean, both Ultra Kill and what was the other game that I was looking at? Cruelty Squad. Looked like, I don't know, I would actually have a lot of fun playing them. But, you know, I don't know. I feel like it might be a little while until I have the time to do that. 50 subs. It's 50 subs. It's always 50 subs. Yep. New Babe Plus. You can see I already got the new game, Babe. I'm glad he didn't say a meme. Anyway. Cannot stop playing it. I have zero complaints about the game, and it's so rare for me. I mean, it's supposed to just be like a really good shooter, right? That's everything I've heard with Ultra Kill, with like a very good soundtrack, especially. Something like that. Too far. Am I going to fall all the way back down? No. Oh, yeah, now I am. Nope. I'm alive. Against all odds. Against the wishes of both man and God. You can do a full jump here. That was a thing that I learned already. Yeah, there we go. I'm alive. Okay. Not oof yet. We're still in Underberg. That means that, like, I haven't lost... Look, it seems like Underberg has a lot of places where you can fall, which is good because of the wind. You understand? So it's like I feel like I'm not like I have to make some really bad errors in judgment before I start to like lose real big boy big progress, which might happen. Ugh. Get a little bit over to the side. Oh, I'm on my way to 1 million. It's not supposed to be intended. Can I just Venmo you like $50? No, that's 10 subs. Come on. It's not, you know how 50 subs works, right? Okay. There's a jump right from here. You know? Okay. Come on. Underberg at least has like some soft checkpointing, if not real checkpointing. And then it seems from this point then, I should also be able, like, I don't know, it seems like the next section might be like a bigger checkpoint too. Because that would be nice. I'd be okay with that. Early stream is early? Yeah, we're doing Jump King DLC for some godforsaken reason. I'm not even gonna try to make excuses as to why exactly that is the case, but we're doing it. No, come on. Nah, you're killing me here, both figuratively and literally. Okay. God, I really like this. Oh! Woo! Well, those are the critical errors that I was talking about. Very nice. Okay. Well, there's your overreaction type of thing for the stream, I guess. For the most part, it's just like I didn't really think that I was going to do it, but here we are. Well, anyway, back to the cursed city, baby. I know the basics of what I need to do to get up there now. So, and besides, there's also like a lot of safety net type of areas that will prevent you from losing too much progress as long as you really don't wang it, as you do. But until that point, we just make a few Courage the Cowardly Dog noises, and then we can get right back in there. You know how that goes. Such is the ways of the Jump King. Number Wang. No, not Number Wang. Not quite. But that's okay. Once again, they do give you some good areas that prevent you from falling down too far. You're not starting over, you're starting over with experience. Exactly. It's the roguelite way. Such as the ways of the jumping and kings. The ways of both jumpers and kings. And I happen to be both of them at the same time. Look at the crown. Peep the crown, everybody. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Are there save points or did you miss them? I mean, there's like soft save points. There's points where it's just like it's hard to fall down from here. You know, for example, this area here right now has a lot of... It's like you can't really fall down unless you fall off the right side doing this jump, these two jumps. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. It's just like, yeah, you can't really fall back down into the previous area. But you screw it up, you can. And that's what I said. It's just like, you do get like some soft checkpointing. You do get some soft checkpointing, but if you screw it up, you there are critical jumps that you have to make that if you screw them up, you do lose a lot of progress. And that's just kind of how it is. It's like money trees. Okay. It's the perfect place for shade, and that's just how it is. Yeah, we did random Kendrick Lamar references, everybody. That's what you expect out of the stream. Okay, must be unlucky to fall off of them or glitchy. I mean, it's just, you know, like I said, critical jumps you gotta make. Not every jump is the same jump. You know, for example, jumping up here, very consistent, very easy to get. And there's like a lot of platforms here that will prevent you from falling too far down. But if you screw them up, you do fall all the way back down. Okay? Like this. Like what you're seeing right now. Okay, not all the way back down, but it's just like that's the whole like soft checkpointing thing that I'm talking about here. Okay. A little bit too low. And there we go. That was the critical jump. That was this critical jump that I screwed up. But, you know, it's just like, once again, not starting over with experience. Once again, not starting over with experience. I'm back. Hey, baby. It's me, the Jump King. Again. Hashtag content. Look, but the thing is, it's just like, I know the basic like level of jumps that you need to make for each one of these things. So it's just like, I can get back up there relatively quickly. Not extremely quickly, but relatively quickly. It'll only take like a couple minutes is what I'm trying to say here. You'd have more success with the hat. But the crown denotes me as the Jump King. Like, you understand how much I went through. The blood, sweat, and tears and teary, bloody sweat that I had to go through to get that crown, right? Just like the cap, you get like right at the beginning of the game. It actually is, you actually find it in the original game version of, and we all the way back down here. You actually find it in the original game version of the dungeon, which is the sewers, the Great Drain. Once again, soft checkpointing. Play some background music? Yeah, sure. I mean, the hat does denote me as being totally rad. It's true. But, like, I don't know. It doesn't carry the same sort of pomp and circumstance that the crown does. The crown gives me that much more authority, you understand, as the Jump King, as the King of Jumps. All jumps swear fealty to me or else. Hubris. Whatever. I'm still having a good time. Yeah, play some music? Yeah, what do you want? This is not a dunce cap. It looks like a crown. Come on now. There is an actual conical hat that you can get in the game, but that's in the other DLC. Yeah. Yeah, but Doc, you're cool. It's true, I am cool. Eh. Even though my Jump King skills might be not as impressive as a lot of people's, I am still cool. Right, kids? I'm your cool kids. I'm your cool dad. I use the TikToks. I play video games and I understand memes. Like I'm your cool dad, right? Look at me. I got my backwards baseball hat and the new shoes. I'm not like those other dads. I'm a cool dad. Anyway. Oh my god. Cringe TikTok. Oh, whatever. You can't enjoy TikTok, you can't enjoy life. Unless you're talking about watching cringe TikTok, then I don't know what to say. How do you do, fellow millennials? Hey, don't call me out like that. Anyway, it has the cool uncle vibe. I mean, I do play video games. And I do play video games in the raddest way possible. Okay. Oh. Man, come on. With a Wii? No, come on. Look, I'm also your uncle that has weirdly, like, elitist tastes in video games. You know, so it's just like, no, I don't play Wii. Come on, man. I play ASCII roguelikes. Which is actually true. But, you know, I'm not into VR. I'm into twitchy, high difficult platformer, roguelike and roguelite games. Okay. The first Wii was actually fun. Are we really going to specify that as the first Wii? Are we really going to say that the Wii U was the Wii 2? The uncle who has a Dreamcast and still goes out and like buys physical copies of it, even though he has already modded it to play. I guess you don't really need to mod it, but still, even though he's already modded it to play ISOs. That's me. I mean, I do actually have a PlayStation 2 that I have a freeloader. Okay, fine. You got me. You got my number. Fine. There we go. Anyway. I tell you. I too engage in thinly veiled spyware masquerading as social media. What? Buy a VR kit and do VR chat. Yeah, let me just go get on my big boob Phoenix girl model. You'll be like, I'm not gonna put on a voice change or anything. Look, if you can't accept me with this voice as a big boob, a Phoenix girl, which, as far as I know, is the only thing that you can find in VR chat. Okay, there we go. All right. There was only one Wii. Yeah, it's like, come on, we can retire the Wii U. But like, I don't know, I never got it. I never got super into the Wii or anything like that. Your deep voice equals scary. That's right, kids. It's me, your uncle. Uptime, currently looking at about hour 56. Actually, less time than I would have expected. I'm making a good amount of progress in this game for, 2 hours here. I'm feeling good, baby. Do. I knew that I would. Do. I feel good. Okay. Got it. All right. Anyway, somebody said, "Hey, put on some music. What do you want?" Because I can throw that on the background at the risk of. Okay. You don't need a voice changer. Your uncle voice combined with. I mean, Slightly underjumped. For the sequel to Undertale. Okay. Does Getting Over It have music? Yeah, it does. It's like a royalty-free folk music. It doesn't really appear too often in the game, but it is there. Last time I played the Celeste soundtrack. Last time I played the Celeste soundtrack, which I thought was pretty good, but Critical jumps. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, well, I won't make that mistake again. But good to know. Good to know. Getting Over It music. I mean, yeah, when you listen to Going Down the Mountain feeling sad, it's like, what the thing is, it's like, yeah, it did have music. Not a lot of it. It's mostly Bennett Foddy, guiding you through with his dulcet Australian tones. But, is this the DLC route? Yep. New Babe Plus. This is kind of like a remixed version of the original game, basically. Because I've already finished the original game. I mean, hence I got the crown. God, I love that crown. It denotes me as the Jump King, by the way. If you didn't realize that. I am the Jump King. Ha! Man, if I do the VR thing, I can make so many puns based on chicken breasts. Anyway. No, this is not going to be a thing we're doing. Play the Fury soundtrack? Maybe Hall of the Mountain King. Hall of the Mountain King has a special place on the channel, and I don't know if it's worth it for Jump King. Like, as the challenge. Oh my god, the challenge for The Witness. That was one of the best usages of music, maybe in video games. Because it not only really fit the situation, it also was a very good indicator of exactly how long you had left to do the challenge. Really like that. That was a good part of that game. Okay. Have you played Fury? I have not. Hall of the Mountain King is copyright free. Okay. I mean, it is like Hall of the Mountain King as Hall of the Mountain King as a song. Like, if you're going to get the sheet music, is probably copyright free. I mean, it should be. It was in like the 1800s, right? However, performances of it might still have copyright on them. Hence, get the DMCA's. The Digital Millennium Copyright Act will come back to haunt me. That's one of those frustrating things with doing classical music or operatic music or anything like that. All the Mountain Kings for Song for People Slowly Descending into Madness. I'm telling you, check out the If you haven't seen The Challenge in The Witness, or watch my video on it, it's like it is a trip. And it is, again, a very, very good usage of that song. Okay. God, when you hear that, when you hear those like final notes of that song as you're on like the last puzzle, it's an amazing experience. And a terrifying one. All right, there we go. And this game already beat what? No, what do you mean I got beaten by the game? I beat the game. Look at the crown. Hey, everybody, peep the crown. Peep the crown right there. That's me. That signifies me being the Jump King. It's just I wanted to come back for a second course here. I have it in MIDI format. Can't copyright that. Oh my god. So, fun fact: when I used the MIDI version of Heroes from David Bowie in the Omicron to cover up the actual version of a David Bowie song for Omicron, Nomad Soul, that was still copyright claimed. So, yes, that can definitely be copyright claimed anyway. All right, there we go. It is like, yeah, don't underestimate the DMCA robots. They work hard and they work effectively. David Bowie. Yes. Peep that crown. Eyes emoji, crown emoji. Because of course it's a crown emoji. That should be the title. I'm gonna change that to the title of the stream. There we go. Because it of course amuses me way too much. And DMCA robots work harder than a lot of us. Well, they are robots. I mean, it is in their name. To be enslaved, to work for mankind. Changing my sitting position, and now I feel like I'm getting tilted just because I'm doing like something a little bit different with my legs. I'll get used to it. I don't want to fall off there again. I just got back up here, baby. And back up to Underberg, and then back up to... I'm like right at the end of Underberg, I'm telling you. Feel like I can definitely do it. Yeah. Oh. Did it copyright claim a baby singing happy birthday? Hey, by the way, everybody, I do want to, as a public service announcement, whoever was claiming copyright claim over the happy birthday song was taken to court, and it is no longer under copyright. So basically, that is no longer a copyrightable thing. You can sing happy birthday as much as you want without fear of DMCA. So whoever that was that did that originally, fuck them. Get fucked, nerds. It's like when they had to take I can't even remember who it was. EA had to take like somebody to court for copywriting the word edge in all video games, and they're like, no, we want to release Mirror's Edge. Lost that lawsuit, and now you can use that in video games now. Hell yeah, get fucked. I know, right? I mean, that's the whole thing where it's just like, all it takes is one person to actually stand up to obnoxious patent trolls in that way, but it does require an entire court case. So it needs to be somebody like EA to actually fucking do it. So annoying in that way. Ugh. What a strange world. The Fury soundtrack, I don't know anything about the Fury soundtrack. I know that Carpenter Brute did some songs for it, which is... pretty boss. And in fact, that would be an interesting... What if I just threw on Roller Mobster or something like that while I'm trying to get back up to the next area? That would be far too high octane for this game. Okay. Oh, Roller Mobster for Jump King. Yeah, you first heard it in and Hotline Miami too, and now you hear it in Jump King. Guile's theme goes with everything. I feel like, once again, too high octane. The Celeste soundtrack was actually really good for this. Should just go do that again. Because of course, as of similar vibes. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus inspired game that had a chance to change its name to Pray to the Gods. Pray to the Gods because of the copyright. Oh my god. Who? Like, all right. Who's even making that? Well, I guess, hey, you remember Take-Two doing the It Takes Two thing, which is just like, after that game came out and was like winning awards and everything, it's just like Take-Two was just like, we need to establish ourselves as more of a villain. What a fucking bunch of jackasses. It was just egregious. And the thing is, it's like they didn't even sue him for money. It was just like, you can't use the name anymore because it has the word Take-Two in it, which, is a phrase that has existed. Like, Marvin Gaye has a song called It Takes Two, right? Because fuck. Oh, because of Prey from Bethesda. What the... God, it's just like, everybody never forget that, like, well, much like any corporation, video game corporations are still heels. Jeez, I tell you. Absurd. It's like Prey. Don't get me wrong, it's a decent game and everything, but like, holy Christ, Bethesda. Ugh. Oh, and then I walk off the edge again. Again, it's like you can't maneuver in midair. Why do I keep doing that? It doesn't even work like that. Yeah, whatever. Can't use Prey anymore? Apparently not according to Bethesda. Fuck those guys. I always feel so bad because it's like, there are like legitimate developers who are very passionate about the games they're creating and everything like that. And then you have the management of these corporations just being total jackasses, where it's just like, I don't doubt at all that there's a lot of people in EA and Bethesda and everything who really genuinely just want to make some good video games, but then they got to deal with Fallout like this bullshit. Ugh, I tell you. And they got to be associated with companies that do this shit. You can't own a word? That's how trademarks work. It's really obnoxious in that way. It's like, make no mistake, EA making it so that people can use Edge again was nice, but that does not erase any of their other sins, certainly. Ugh. Blech. How'd that Take-Two thing? Egregious is the best way to put it, because it's like, it was not necessary. Like, first off, it doesn't make any goddamn sense to start with. And then second off, it's like, it was way after that would even be like a thing. It was just purely to be villainous jackasses about it. It was to establish yourself as a heel, so you could get that fucking like, so you could get the audience booing at you. You could get that good heel heat. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Discord, there's an unofficial Discord. I'm not on there though, so not at all policed or even visited by me. Although I should get back on there at least to be on there. Okay, come on, we should just get on with this already. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. Fireborg fan Discord. Oh, yeah, unofficial one. I'm sure somebody can give you the link for it. There's also a link I know in some of the earlier videos of Dead Cells that I did for the fourth season. Like, you go find the Balance Blade showcase. I have a link in there, and that's the only one that I can think of where I can find that link easily. Oh, there it is. There we go. Here, I'll just go join it right now. Why not? Open it up, baby. Yeah. Don't put in my actual email address, please. How do I open this up on? It's an odd Discord. Hey, I mean, one of those things I always remember. God, who was it? Somebody on the Trash Taste podcast was talking about which was like one of the biggest mistakes you can make is I don't know how to add this. How do I add the server? No, join the server. Yeah, there we go. Like on the Trash Taste podcast, one of the people were saying that's just like, man, one of the worst things you can do is like be very active, like create your own Discord server or anything, because then it's like what you're doing. If you ban somebody, then you're banning somebody. It's not like it feels more personal if you're actually like a big part of the Discord servers, which is why I want to keep it like, hey, if I got fan stuff going on, you guys can do whatever, but like I'm also like keeping it at arm's length. That's also the social anxiety stuff talking about. It's always it always goes back to social anxiety, which is why I'm not like a big I'm not big on the server. Oh, this stage is being awfully generous in preventing you from falling 2 to 16 screens. Is this the start of the game? No, this is 2 levels up. But it's like, this was actually very true even for the original game, which this is kind of like a remixed version of. The False King's Keep also had like a very big floor to it to prevent you from really screwing up a lot. It's the sort of thing that I was talking about, like soft checkpointing, so that you always feel like you're making a minimal amount of progress in the game, even if you can still have it be erased very quickly. You know how that is. Here we are. There we go. And then back up on there. Go try my hand at the critical jumps that I was just speaking of. Okay. To go try my hand at the critical jumps, etc., and so on. All right. All I gotta do is nail these 2, and then we're back up in Underberg, baby, for at least a little while. I think it's like halfway through the game. It's hard to say. I don't know how long. I've watched people play through the regular game. The DLC, I think the things I've seen kind of stop at this area, more or less. This is when most people kind of call it quits for the DLC. So, like, a lot of the stuff in Underberg I've literally never seen before. Not even, like, watching other streamers play it. But, of course, I didn't really watch a whole lot of streamers that were willing to stick with more than just the regular game. So, back to the top, baby. Nope, back to the bottom. Well, back to the throne. This is the False King's throne, so it's not even fit for me, the true Jump King. That was way too far. Whoops. FDL soundtrack. Sure. Throw it on here. Now, is the DLC harder? Oh, yeah, definitely. At least I want to say. I mean, it does include, like, a lot more of the gimmicks, like Deep Snow that I'm in right now, and slippery ice areas. But like I said, it's more or less just like a hard remix of what the normal Jump King game is like. Because there were areas that existed like this in OG Jump King. But they were different. You know how that is. Just using the head to keep yourself from falling off the edge. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I'm just trying not to lose my head. The nerdiest Grandmaster Flash cover ever. My God. Yeah. The thing is, it's like I'm being a little bit careless here, but that's because I know I got the safety net. When I get up to the higher areas, that's when it's like, you know how that is. Okay, now come on. That doesn't mean that I shouldn't That doesn't mean that I should have to be. I should be at least somewhat more cautious here. All right. DLC is absolutely harder than the regular game. I mean, it's got to be. It's a DLC. It's hard to say though, because it's just like once you learn the areas, I'm not gonna say it becomes easy, but it becomes a lot more doable. And that's true. And there's gonna be hang-ups that you have here and there, like the one I'm doing right now. But nothing ever feels like impossible as soon as you get it. Like when you get it, you get it. And that's true in the DLC. That's true in the original game. I think that's just how the game be doing. Okay. Come on now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know. I haven't seen like any soundtracks that are really catching my eye just yet. Keep suggesting them though. I'll throw on something because after all, I'm still planning to Jump King for a while. In fact, I don't know. At this rate, I might end up doing the entire DLC just because it's like, I don't know, getting there. If I do like another stream, what I'll probably do is if I lose progress, I will go and do it off screen. We'll do like just 10 minutes of post commentary or something like that, like I did before. And then jump right back up to the next area. Baba's US to OSD? I like that idea. That game soundtrack is nice as well. It is. I could go throw on like the soundtrack for man, Scytheclaw Showcase almost has 700,000 views. Nice. But no. I was gonna say Hollow Knight OST. I was playing the Hollow Knight OST earlier. What was the sound? The Migration Chamber. Migration Chamber was a great track, and I could totally listen to that one again. Big time YouTuber. If I had 10 videos like that came out in the last 2 weeks, maybe. Baba's you fruit on grass. Give it to me, man. Okay. Hopefully my internet doesn't cut out, but there's always a chance. Bearing big boy influencer fans. Yeah, well, you know, I don't really have a whole lot of stuff like that, so let me have this one. Ah. I'm hardly an influencer, you know, due to the fact that I keep playing games like this over and over. But, like, I'm happy to see sometimes that I have nearly a Miwan view video. Come on. Change your outfit, man. I don't want to. I have, like, the title of the stream is the eyes emoji looking at the crown. I need to have the crown. As for the shoes, I'm not taking off the shoes. I worked hard for these shoes, man. You don't understand. Okay. Silent Hill OST. Silent Hill OST is actually really good. But, Industrial. And then you also get stuff like Lisa's theme, which is really great. But I don't know. Again, it's like, I don't know if it fits this game. I feel validated with the crown. Yeah, but like I am. That is, look, the crown is literally my validation. That is what proves me to be the Jump King. It's like this is what you take out at the airport to prove your identity as the Jump King. You don't understand. It's like the crown is not just merely a hat. It is also my legal identification. Nah. Come on, when are you gonna stream mod of Minecraft? I don't know. I could. Still don't really have a plan for what I'm gonna do for New Year's Eve. We can do just like a just chatting type of stream, but I mean, I can also just do Jump King again, which is basically a just chatting type of stream. You know, Doc, when he travels internationally, he also brings a crown. Yeah, well, how else are they gonna know that I'm the Jump King? It's like you get pulled over by the police and it's like license and registration and I hand them my crown. Have you played Lisa the Painful, the RPG Maker one? Oh boy. I've watched people play it before. That game is a trip. It's like, it's pretty entertaining. It's also it's an emotional roller coaster. Let's just say that. Yeesh. Like, oh boy, man. That game goes places. Well, like I said, what the hell? You have advertisements on this? Anyway. Okay. Hasn't washed his feet in like 19 months. He hasn't taken... I am literally not wearing shoes right now. Do you think I wear shoes indoors? What do I do? Who wears shoes indoors? No ad blocker? I have 2 browsers and not on this browser because this is the one that I do all of my channel stuff on so that it doesn't accidentally auto play like an ASMR video. I don't know why people wear shoes in bed. People wear shoes in bed? The hell? Ah! Yeah, I did it again. I did it again. Why do I keep doing that? Ah! Oh my god, I can't believe I keep doing. It's like I don't know. I honestly I don't have an excuse. There's no excuse. You're recording this for YouTube? Yeah, sure, why not? I wear shoes in bed just in case I need to catch my fridge. Okay. Fine. You know what? I laughed at that, so you win, I guess. I don't like it, but I'll accept it. Wearing shoes indoors, and I mean, as an American, wearing shoes indoors is a foreign concept. Why would you do that? Who does that? Is that like a big thing in Canada or something? I don't know. Ah. Oh, that got me pretty far back down. Like, yeah, but if you're looking for this on YouTube later, I'll probably throw it up. Why not? It's like Jump King is basically the equivalent of me just doing a Just Chatting stream that's not Dead Cells, which is also my Just Chatting streams. But here we are. We talk about copyright law and anime. What's your most favorite ever OST? Hard to say. What's an OST I've listened to more than anything else? I mean, it's like, I almost want to say like Undertale or Deltarune because I have listened to those soundtracks a lot since 2015. Like a lot. But I don't know. Because, yo, Toby Fox is a pretty bussin' composer. Because Toby Fox is a pretty bussin' composer. What do you want here? It's like, but like, God, I don't know. It's like some of my most listened to. I don't know. Hard to say. Definitely listen to like the Baba Is You. What the hell even? Definitely listen to the Baba Is You soundtrack an awful lot, but like Animal Crossing really good too. Minecraft OST as good as ambient music. Yeah, Minecraft, Terraria. Many different things. Final Fantasy X OST. Oh yeah, any one of the Final Fantasy OSTs. It's like I'll throw on like the Final Fantasy VI one occasionally. Remixes of that. Come on. Nice. All right, baby, we back in Underberg. Well, for now. We'll see how long that lasts. Stardew Valley? I haven't played Stardew Valley. Say what you will about Final Fantasy soundtrack is always 10 out of 10. No, no question. I mean, I think that, God, like the soundtrack is, yeah, it's great. Yo, it's really good. Oh, hey, Alex, I didn't even see. Hey, welcome to the subscription. Thank you for the subscription. I love you. Hope you're looking forward to the end, I guess, of Cogmind soon enough, because although it's only an Epsilon run, and I would actually like to see a little bit more of that game, to be honest. I don't know if I can commit more time to that game. I've already committed, I don't even want to say how long, considering that I know that the Cogmind Discord actually has watched some of my stuff now, which scares me. It frightens me, because they're so much better at the game than I am. What can I say? They know what they're doing. And I don't want to be like, yeah, I got like this many hours in the game. They're going to be like, and you're this bad at it? And it scares me. It scares me. I'm really glad though that those guys gave me a lot of advice, cause like, yo, that really helped me a lot in actually winning. But you know, it's just like, you know, when you're up against true experts like that, you know, you can't match it. You can't match it. What's the difference with the Dead Cells community? I want to say that so far the only community that I have interacted with that has not been totally cool with everything has been fucking Risk of Rain 2. Fuck everybody that likes Risk of Rain 2. Even though I kind of like that game. But, you know. Everybody else has been cool. Like I had some Rain World dudes appear when I was streaming that for a little bit. Oh, come on. That was so close. Yeah. Hey, I played a lot of Risk of Rain as well. Oh, come on. And Destiny. Oh, the Destiny guy. I didn't really get a whole lot of Destiny guys for when I was playing Destiny. Which is like, those are the only guys that were always like, oh, maybe you should try an easier difficulty or an easier character. It's like, fuck you. Jackasses. Oh. Also, I like Risk of Rain 2, so we're back to self-cest. There we are. It's always back to... Wow. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Is that what's happening here? Okay, when you're talking about being cursed, I didn't realize it was like that. Huh. Lore. Whew. The Baba Is You soundtrack is almost too calm now. Right? Okay, how are we doing this? It was a full jump. Was it a full jump up to the... I think it was so. Nope. Yes, no. No, it wasn't. Okay, well, whatever. I didn't go back too far. Underberg is still here. The turtle emoji in the corner. It's like basically the mascot of the channel at this point. I don't know why. It's because somebody mentioned the turtle emoji, the Android turtle emoji, on a stream that I was watching, and I'm just like, yeah, that is cute. Any farther? Any farther? You want to fall back down? Ah! Anyway, should watch more streams on Wild Loop. Don't worry about it. It's been business as usual, really. Oh. Well, like, yeah, probably gonna be doing some sort of Cogmind thing. I don't know if I want to do a stream. I don't. Well, here, Alex. You know what? You suggested the you suggested Cogmind in the first place. You want to see a stream for the post commentary or a regular video? Because it's an hour and a half, so I could do either. And if I do a stream, I could probably also do another run on top of that too, like have it be more or less complete, a complete run, rather than just like, you know, skipping the first couple areas. Hard to say. Oh, come on now. 18 months, a double baby. All right. I feel like I'm gradually getting this better and better over time. Growing, evolving. So I'm still screwing up things on the regular. That's okay. I'm always down for a stream as long as it's around evening-ish hours. What is evening-ish hours in Poland? Because I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, okay. Okay. Not quite. Pretty far back down. That's okay. Okay. He's a happy turtle. That's Doc's soul. I feel like a turtle kind of fits me. With the anxiety and everything in the shell, you know. And happy. Evening EST hours? Okay, well, I can figure that out. At some point in time. One of these days, in the next couple days. It's like I got the entire thing recorded after all. And it's a biggin. I head up a lot of the... That's not the area I want to go to. I hit up a lot of the side areas, which is why it's so long. Eventually mostly benefiting from Warlord, as you do. Yo, Warlord's a really good choice for an ally because of his help in research more than anything else. He's got a Oh, you know what? I could actually, like... Noticing in my suggested that I got Valhalla, I can just throw on, like, Every Day is Night again. I love that I love that track. There we are. Doing a 14-hour shift in a row, and I'm so tired. Oh, my God. Yeah, holidays, baby. I know the feeling. I've done that sort of thing before, too. That game is almost 5 years old. It's a good game. It's got a good soundtrack. Fucking love the soundtrack of Valhalla. You know, it's clearly not helping me play super well. Do you like rhythm games? I played a lot of Guitar Hero, but that's about it. I guess I gotta say that I'm not a fan of rhythm games. I haven't played a ton of them, though. And then holidays pay, though. That's the one nice thing about it, but those holiday hours are just nightmares. That's how that be, though. Nice. Come on, get me back up to Underberg, baby. Not quite. Might go throw on the Migration Chamber soundtrack again. Whoever said Death's Gambit was right. That is such a good track. I haven't even gotten to that point in the game just yet. Should be in the next episode, though, when I end up doing that. I'll go see if Second Guy's around. Maybe we can go finish up that series finally, considering that it's been a while. Tell me you're an 80s kid without actually telling me Guitar Hero. What do you mean 80s kid? That game came out in like 2000. And that was the first one. I had most of my time in Guitar Hero 2. How's Marty? He's doing good. Man, that dude has actually been doing much better than me. He's got like a new job. He's been killing it with that. It's like I'm legitimately jealous of how well he's been doing comparatively. Oh boy. You know how that is. Will you stream tomorrow? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. As it is, it's just like Jump King is probably not going to be like a consistent sort of thing on the channel. It'll be like, whenever I feel like it. Is Marty in Second Guy? Yeah, Second Guy is Marty. I just call him Second Guy because back in, 2018 or something when we first streamed, I said, hey, do you want me to call you anything? And he said no. So he's Second Guy. You know. No, he's just been busy. He has till the end of the year off, so I should be able to do stuff. There we go. There we are. Okay, back up to Underberg. Yeah. What do you think about keep talking nobody explodes? That'd be interesting. But like, I don't know. Hard to say. It's like if I never multiplayer games, you know? You know? Underberg, baby. We know it. We love it. We hate it. It's cursed, green, disgusting fog. Here we are. Gotta go back to work. Stop by soon. I'll try and get Cogmind happening soon enough. Like I said, actual completed run. I know you never even expected that when you first wanted me to play that game, but yo, Cogmind's really good. I don't know if I can suggest it to everybody. It is ultra hardcore. And there's so many mechanics to play. I'd recommend it though. But hey, have a good shift. I'll be here after all. It's always what I say. It's just like if you haven't been in stream for a while. Hey, you live life, I'll be here. Might even be taking days off myself and everything, but I'll be back. Okay, come on. I got this. It's just that, and then this is a little bit tricky. Not super tricky, but a little bit tricky. How's it going, Stone Man? Oh, whatever. I know how the passage of time works. So hey, stop by whenever. I know that's probably that's probably a very consistent jump to make, but it's still scary anyway. Frightens me. And yep. All right. Now, I don't want to do a full jump. You never want to do a full jump, but like a large jump is good. That'll work. Okay. Continue your Undermine new save playthrough? Yeah, sure. I can always get back to that. Why not? Nice. Nice. I could go get the bird, but there's no real reason as far as I know. Maybe. Okay. Hey, got anything new, by the way? Inside Out. It's a big one. Really? Thanks. Hey! Hey, so the technique is actually called a full jump. Thanks. Mature audience warning. Look, we talk about self-cess all the time. There you go. He is right, though. Full jump to the right does work. Okay. Hey, you got anything new going on? Oh, yeah, no, it's kind of the same thing. Okay. Now, full jump to the right. Hey, thank you, Quietly Awesome Alonzo. I love you. As always. I have stomach problems. Wait, let's see what this guy has to say. Although, yeah. Okay. There's nothing mature about this. Oh, come on now. Look, I want to say yet again that it's just like, I am a real big boy, big adult. You might not think of me as that, but I am. Got it. Oh, my God. All right. This might be the last real jump that I need to make here. I can't believe that I made it do it. What is your Venus fetish? You know I can't tell you that. Ah, damn. Well, at least I'm not too far down. Damn, though, man. Okay. Kind of surprised I made that. Okay, though. Full jump to the right. Because that guy is totally correct. Yeah. Yeah, self-cess is having sex with your own clone. Ooh, too far. Can I not fall too far down? Could be worse. I'll accept that. I will accept that. Now, that does mean that I do have a fairly difficult jump here to make yet again with the getting into the middle area, but that's okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely not. What music is this right now? This is Valhalla. Every Day is Night. I love this track. This is a really good track. Oh, too far. Well, at least I'm only back down here. I'll deal with that. I'll live. These guys won't. Well, I mean, they will, but as stone. As statues. Doomed to be in the cursed town. Whatever. Look, I'm not here to talk to them. I'm here to go get up to the babe. Okay. Also, I did not realize fungus can grow in your hair. What? Huh? What? Huh? Yeah? Yeah, it's like this whole thing being like part of the remix of the original game. This jump is very reminiscent of another one you have to make. Oh, come on now. I guess it's actually like not as much of a jump as you think it might need to be for doing this. Okay. And we good? We good. Dog's hair. I'm not fully bald, even though I probably should be. I got that. Oh, okay. I always say that it's just like I got that like bad horseshoe thing, you know. Where I got like, you know, the extreme bald guy widow's peak. Okay, now come on. Extreme bald guy's widow's peak thing. I should really just shave my entire head, I'm gonna be honest. But you don't have to see that. Because I don't use face cam. Is the hot baby on top hot? We'll see. Smoking hot is how they describe her, by the way. Once again, doing way too big of a jump, but that's okay. You don't use face cam? Turtle is a lie? Yes, unfortunately. I know, this is going to come as a shock to everybody. I was actually reading an article recently about how apparently like 70% of VTubers are not actually hot anime waifus. They're just real people using like a program to make themselves seem like an animated waifu. I know that some people were, but I didn't realize that like 70%? Man, you never know with some people. She's sick and stylish? Maybe. We haven't really seen her just yet. Oh, okay, come on. Having sex with your clone. That's the theme of this stream. Yeah, you really don't need to do a big jump there, do you? Well, they look like an anime waifu. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, come on now. If you had to be a VTuber, what degenerate icon would be you? Are you not seeing what's on screen right now? Like bug eyes and all? Yeah. You don't know how anime works. Oh, yeah, we already heard this one. Okay. Here we are. Turtles aren't degenerate? Well, then I guess it... Didn't I describe it at some point in time of just like I would have big boobs, but they wouldn't actually be attached to me. They would just be like floating around me like a familiar or something. Okay. Ooh, man, I'm surprised. I feel like I'm shocked that it's like I haven't fallen down from that point just yet. It feels like I should have screwed that up a little bit more. But I suppose I'm not going to complain, really. This one as well. Got it. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wait, we were just talking about the babe. Oh, you guys are keeping watch for the babe? You're terrible at it. Okay. Oh. Full jump. And then full jump over to the left. And then we got one really hard jump to get, and then one second really hard jump to get. And I think that's going to be a checkpoint. Well, let's see. Okay. Oh, all right. Feeling lucky, and I'm feeling skilled. But I feel like this is going to be skill-based. You know what I'm saying here. Got it. Oh. Whoo! Okay. This actually looks like kind of a stressful jump. Okay. Now I honestly do not know where to go from here. All right, Lost Frontier. Nice. I also clearly see some secrets up here first off. Okay. Yep. Yo, what's going on? Hi. Are you the guy selling boots? Oh, boy. Lost Frontier. Trying to sell these huge boots. What if I bought them? Oh. Fortunately, it's just like you can clearly see that there is... I do. Silver coins. All right. I'd love to, don't have enough. We'll see. You can clearly already see like the failure points for this one, which is frightening. But hey, got that first jump. Got that second jump. Oh, sheesh. Full jump there. Good. Can I just full jump over here? Yeah? I guess. You're actually kind of nailing these jumps. Kind of nailing these jumps, I guess. I'm just noticing right now that it's like you got to do... How are we doing this? Yeah. Whew, this is scary. It might actually just be a full jump there. I suppose there's no penalty in trying. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, it is. All right, has some tight jumps near the end. We'll see, we'll see. Hey, what's this guy? Okay. What is this area and what is this a remix of? This is a remix of the Grand Frontier. It is, which this area in the original one was a towers, like big towers. But I think this might also be a remix of the tower at the same time. It kind of has that look to it. I don't really think there's like a big gimmick here. It just there were a lot of slopes in the original one and a lot of like roofs that you need to jump on with tiny jumps here, but seems to be more or less what they're looking at, what we're looking at right now as well. Yeah, you know what? Give me Arc from Persona 5 because that's a good track. Thanks for the advertisement too, by the way. This guy trying to do an upskirt photo of a statue. Okay, now come on. Feel like this is fitting for this area too. Too far. How far am I going back then? Oh, ouch. Oh my God. Holy Christ, dude. Wow. All right. So much for there being some checkpoints there. Not too many, it seems. Well. We're back in the mines, boys. You know how it goes. Got the unlucky wind cycle. Oh, so it wouldn't have actually been that bad if the wind wasn't so harsh. Because, like, geez, that was really far to fall back down, I tell you. That was super bad. Damn, I was kind of hoping that it's just like after that point that it's like I wouldn't be falling all the way back down here, but here we are. Oh well. Can just continue right from that point. Don't even worry about it. Don't even fret. Don't fear, boys and girls. I'm the Jump King. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. And go eventually afford some big boots. Oh boy. I'm really looking forward to that. Well. Dang, I wanted to also talk to that new NPC too, because that, I don't know. New NPCs, you know how that is. Come on. Not that I really expect them to give me too much of anything cool for information, but it's just like, I don't know. That's lore, baby. Dang, and I just got out of Underberg too, I tell you. I was kind of waiting for that to happen. It's all you kind of expect it to happen in Jump King, you know? Still, though, it's like I feel like you don't really get too many harsh falls like that one in the non-DLC content, you know? It kind of happens in that way, though, I suppose. It's like the game is literally designed with that in mind. You know how that is. There we are. We're back in Underberg, baby. I will say hi to all my favorite Stone Guardians. I love them, I guess. Okay. Cute anime turtle waifu. You know, I've seen a lot of waifus for VTubers. I don't know if I've ever seen an anime, or a turtle one. I've seen something like bird one. It's like Mango, for example. Really fits that bill. You know, of course, like Kiara from Hololive and everything, but doesn't quite lean on the birdiness. There we go. Why have you seen a lot of anime VTubers? I watch VTubers all the time, man. I love VTubers. Most recent, it's been a lot of the Nijisanji EN crew. Nina is honestly amazing. I love her. I know, it should be no surprise that I love the mommy fox. Also playing Dead Cells recently, which I can respect. You know what? Forget I asked. Okay, fine then. I guess we won't talk about that if you don't want to. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, come on now. I got this, though. I ain't gonna lose here. I ain't gonna lose Jump King. How do you even lose Jump King? You can't... Oh, whoops. I'm alive? Never thought you were in VTubers. Yeah, of course I am. Like, isn't everybody into VTubers? Come on. Come on. Come on. What are y'all doing? Y'all making me watch anime, but you're not into VTubers? Like, what are you guys even doing? I tell you. Okay. Oh, come on. I got this. I got this. I got this. By the way, anybody else got other tracks to suggest here? Because I'm open to anything. Throw on in the background. Jump King does have some music, but not a lot. Yeah. Here we are. There we go. And... I don't care about FTL. Especially considering that it's like I had to get rid of FTL to play fucking... Not Persona. To play fucking Final Fantasy 12. I feel like I kind of got a chip on my shoulder for that game. Like, I tell you. Oh, yeah, I was going to throw on Chamber of Migration from Death's Gambit, but... maybe throw that one on next. Let's see what we got. Castlevania OST. Seems good. See, actually, you know what? Pretty fitting for this. Not gonna lie. All right. Don't worry, FTL's still on my list. FTL's banned. Oh, too short. I knew I was gonna eventually screw that up. FTL's banned. FTL's banned from being suggested. We now have Silk Song. We now have Silk Song, Wizard of Legend, Jujutsu Kaisen, and now FTL. Because I don't want to play FTL. You know what? Screw it. I don't want to play FTL. There. Now it's on the banned list, along with 2 other games in the history of the entire channel. Easy. Okay. And now I will never listen to that soundtrack. Thank you, music, for picking up right there. All right. Well, anyway, what was I saying here? Your loss. Yeah, yeah, I bet. Oh, says you who's trying to make me play Final Fantasy 12. I agreed to Final Fantasy 12, but that comes at the cost of FTL being on the banned list. Oh, man, that was too far. Nope, too far again. And... not quite. Alright, you wouldn't do enough vids on FTL anyway. Good, because I'm not going to do any of them. The hottest roguelike of 2012, finally here on Doc Vibrant channel. That's fine. Your choice is like doing a crystal ship sort of thing, and it's like that. People even told me that it's like that is that is a game that, you know, it requires a lot of luck, or requires either an awful lot of luck or an awful lot of patience to actually get. And it's like, oh, that sounds awful. There we are. Ooh. Nope. I hate that jump. Yeah, the good, I remember this track specifically being for the Dracula fight in I Want to Be the Guy. It's like, I know it obviously originally was for this game, but for some reason I was associated with that fight instead. Good. Eventually going through Underberg is going to be way easier, considering that messing up one jump in the Grand Frontier is going to really bring me way back down. All right. I mean, yeah, the Migration Chamber overall, just like in Death's Gambit, was really good. Get that, too far. Get that cool SCP vibes, I guess they were going for. It's okay. Without the condition of Crystal Cruiser, you could just do Kestrel 8 to final boss in the game, and you won't launch a game ever again, knowing you. Yep. You think I've launched Nuclear Throne since I finished that? Not at all, baby. All right. But hey, instead we got Final Fantasy XII, which I hate Final Fantasy games. Anyway. Oh, and there we go, all the way over that. Ah, well. Still rather do this than play Final Fantasy. That's okay. Can get back up into that tower easy enough. I feel like I got this section down pretty well. Though if I screw it up, that's still bad. Yep, there we go. I knew it. I knew it was coming. I had it too good for too long, baby. Aren't all Final Fantasies basically the same? And anyway, why would you play more than one if you're not a fan of the series? Ask the people who keep wanting me to play it. And they're really not. They're all very different. But, it's like they are extremely, extremely long and unpopular. They're all JRPGs, yeah, of course. Well, not all of them. I suppose some of them are like, you know, you got like the tactics games, which are turn-based strategy, but like the main series ones are all JRPGs. Going between action RPG and turn-based RPG for the original ones. Here we are. Oh my god. Oh, at least I'm not playing Final Fantasy. That's the only thing keeping me going here, knowing that I'm not playing Final Fantasy. Thank you, Yulia, by the way. I'm not going to stop shitting on Final Fantasy. Anyway. But I do thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I love you. I do not love Final Fantasy. Okay. Damn it. That's okay. Oh, man. Okay. Man, how long have I been going? Almost 3 hours. Maybe I should just like call it a stream here soon enough. Can I shit along? Oh, no problem. There we go. There we go. Man, Symphony does have a good soundtrack. Not my favorite Castlevania game, but I still enjoyed a lot of it. Okay. Oh, man. Let's keep going here. I should probably call it a stream here soon. I've been going for 3 hours after all. Don't really need to. Feel like that's probably enough for Jump King. Whoops. It's been a while since I screwed that one up. All right. 3 hours exactly and 10 seconds. Well, here's the thing. Once I get back up to Underberg, let's say, next, and fall back down, call it a day. Or if I fall back down to the beginning here at this rate. I should probably just go get Final Fantasy out of the way real soon here. Just do like five hour videos like I did for Final Fantasy 15. Watch that sub count go down and then try and recover again. Watch it just tank. All the views and the sub count over the next like week just tank. Down to nothing. And then once again, try to build it back up, as you do with every Final Fantasy game. Such is the way of Final Fantasy. Oof. Oh my God, I really like this soundtrack. I really like this track, too. Which one is it specifically? Oh, it doesn't say. It was like uploaded in 2012. Wow. What is the soundtrack? Symphony of the Night. Castlevania. For the PlayStation 1. Note. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Man. It's like it's not even that difficult of a jump, really, but it's a difficult enough one. Be kind of annoying to do. Come on now. Get back a little bit. There we go. All right. You know what? Let's just end it here for right now. And I will, I don't know, probably come back a little bit later for something else. Yeah, like I said, might end up doing Pyre soon enough. Hey, Van Crotus, you're the one that wanted to see Pyre. I've been watching her a bit and said, I thought you're doing really good. Hey, thanks. Even though I am pretty far back down compared to the largest area, the last area that I made it to. Oh, I tell you. But anyway, yeah, Van Crotus, it's like, I know you want to see the Pyre. It's like, you going to be available for that in the next couple days? And then I realized my phone was upside down. I say. Anyway. Since when do you fall upwards in this game? Anyway. Let's see if I can at least get back up to the next section. I'll be working. Can do Akane instead then for streams, because yeah, with the Dead Cells content coming out here soon enough, it's just like should just like do some other streams of other stuff for a little while here. Okay, now come on. Oh, maybe I'm just getting like, yeah, maybe I'm just good. I guess I'm just getting to the point where it's like, hey, you got to take a break here, come back fresh, do a lot better. You know how that goes with the games. I'm not going to lose your skills. Am I taking a break? You can watch VODs, I don't really care. Okay, fair enough. I'll probably end up doing Pyre soon enough, because it's like, that's going to be a little bit lengthier than Akane from what I understand, so end up doing that. It's like this is like not even the intended solution for it. It's just fairly easy to do with little risk as long as you don't totally wang it. Like I've done 3 times in a row. Yeah, it's been too long. Okay. That's enough of that. Good night, everybody. By good night, I mean it's like 9 a.m. It's really not that much progress has been made. We've made it up to the 5th area. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5th area. So, all right. Going to stream again in a bit? Maybe. It's going to be like late in the day, not like afternoon if I do. But aside from that, let's just end this one right here.